All right, we're back. We are back. Thank you so much for coming on over here and rolling with the punches. And there was a tough punch today, the third one this month. So thank you. We're back up and running. Is everybody there? Can everybody hear me? I appreciate you. Back in the saddle again. JMD says, LOL, Megan will have more super chats before the stream even starts than some other channels get their whole stream. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Cannot let these people win. Cannot let them win. No. Cannot let these tactics win. Absolutely terrible. You know? You know? All right. Let me get into the studio. I need to drop the super tips link again. Oh no, now the locals thing is wrong. I gotta go do all that again. Supertip.gg. God damn it. I appreciate you guys sticking with me though. I do have a great show for you tonight, I swear. I had a bunch of I do have to fix the studio and pull up a bunch of stuff. That I had ready to go, that I now don't have ready to go because it all got deleted. Gosh darn it. Now I have to delete the locals one. Yes, delete. Good Lord. Share on X. Appreciate you guys. I really do. This is, we're doing it live here, so sometimes this happens.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right, locals, you're getting your notification now. That is not the notification. That copied the wrong thing. God darn it. Come on, YouTube. Work. All right, notify users, pinned in newsfeed, done. All right, we can get back to this now. Well, that was exciting.
Well, it definitely backfired as the 78 super chats.
Holy shit! Are there really 78 super chats?
Man,
wow.
Yeah. See, this is the wrong track. This is what I keep saying is they try to shut people down. People they will back. They always do. So that is the wrong freaking tactic for morons to try to claim. They've been trying all kinds of stuff. Yeah, now actually 84. It's gonna bust 100 before you even get started.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I really appreciate you guys. It's really amazing. You guys are so supportive. And I was thinking about, I had to fill something out today. I got a new device or an app that I'm using, a new app, and it was asking me these questions about what I do. Like, what am I going to use it for? I said work. And then it asked me what work I do. And entertainment was one of the categories. And that's what I chose. And that makes that actually fits. That is what I do. And it really makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside when you guys, let me know that you really are entertained. Are you not entertained? I love it that you guys are entertained and that you do like the show and you support it. So I just want to say thank you so much. And to those of you who cannot send super chats or super tips, that's okay, because your viewership, just watching them, and the reason why the monetization is important is because your watches count. They count. So you just being here and watching the channel helps the channel grow, helps the channel make money. And I really appreciate it because I work really hard. And I work hard to make this channel a place that you want to go and that you want to hang out. And I feel like we've got a great community here that loves each other and loves being together. And I love that about you. I love that about all of you. Tug, did the YouTube studio just totally change? I am having the weirdest time in the studio. Nothing is the same.
The YouTube studio?
Yeah.
The Streamyard?
No, YouTube studio.
Oh, yeah. They've moved stuff around. They do it all the freaking time. Yeah, they changed up stuff in there.
Where's the super chat? They usually have the super chats on here.
It is. It's under. Give me a second. I have to look. I haven't done it in a
God,
while.
I'm sorry, guys. This is a nightmare. Oh, there it is. Holy cow, you guys. Oh my God.
The
I was,
cow. So that's what I mean.
oh my God. Oh my God. We're 5 minutes in. We're almost at $1,000.
Yep, that's what happens
Holy
when you
cow.
try to shut people down.
Thank the PR team for all the extra breadsticks.
Yeah.
I would like to send out a special shout out to the PR team.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
Great job, guys. Great job, PR team. You're doing just the most amazing time. The most amazing time. You're doing the most amazing job getting my channel, hit and stuff. Great job. It's backfiring. McDeb, thanks for the huge hondo, says we support you. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. And oh my goodness. Sylphidia, thanks for the 100. I don't usually go this high, but I'm a petty and spiteful bitch.
It's funny.
You know what? You are my kind of petty and spiteful bitch. I appreciate that so much. You guys, I'm going to cry. Blame Jeremy. Play the song again. This is definitely not Jeremy's fault. Jeremy is, this is the PR team's fault. They don't want me telling you about their PR team. They don't want me telling you what their strategy is or why they're doing it. What's going on?
Shara posted a message on Tuesday. It just rolled through.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She posted a screenshot from one of Ray's live streams, and it says, quote, "Hey, it's for 2 fleas in a pod. Am I blocked here too?" It's from Bruce.
It's from Bruce.
He's asking 2 Hales, "Hey, am I blocked here with Ray just like I'm blocked there with you guys too?"
Wow.
Wow. Holy crap. Bruce, did they block you, man?
That's awesome.
Holy God.
That's so awesome. I really do think that they're falling apart.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that I think the whole thing's going to explode. And I think they all hate each other.
Oh, I'm telling you, like for real, like no joke. Again, when that bombshell drops, folks, these idiots, they will be running for the anthills. It will devastate. Just you watch how it's going to be so glorious. It is. It's going to be so glorious.
Okay, well, if you had to guess what you thought let me phrase it this way. Are you convinced that there was a PR strategy for this ecosystem and what they're doing?
Strategy?
Yeah, like a plan. I mean, like a multi-use plan, like a multi-armed plan, like an octopus. Like, here's the things we're gonna do. Here's how we take him down. I mean, we've got the emails and the writing from Bruce saying, "I'm going to destroy his YouTube empire." All of that.
There definitely was there was God, I hate to call it a strategy. There was an idea of an approach for sure. It's basic PR strategy, very basic PR strategy. Lie, abuse. But it definitely, there is a definite PR strategy out there. It's wild to see it. It's wild that any of it works on anyone because, again, I've never seen people change what they're saying in the middle. Sometimes 5 minutes apart, they will reverse course, deny that they said something in the same stream. It's the craziest stuff I've ever seen. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think their PR strategy was. And I'm going to tell you where I think they succeeded and where they failed. Because I think they did succeed in some ways.
Is coughing and eating chicken skin, is that a PR strategy?
I don't think so. It would be a loser one if it were.
Okay.
first was, I think, and I'm coming up with this based on the things I've seen them do, the things we've witnessed, and things we can verifiably point to. So I think number one, the very first one, is use YouTube as a PR mechanism. And I have evidence that they did that because we had Bruce in those ecosystem text messages saying we're building an anti what the Hales media ecosystem, and we're inviting, you to be in it. We've got the fleas. We know that they contacted Volmit, who brought on Luthman and on paint chips and lips. And Tug was doing some math, some hot plate math earlier today, and he estimated that Lips made around 600 anti-Jeremy Hales videos in her time. 600.
Yeah.
And we had Paint Chips and Volmit at the exact same time writing tons of negative hit piece articles, none of which were researched, all of which were full of factual errors and unfair characterizations, slander, all kinds of stuff at the same time. So that was part of it. It was their YouTube plus these Substack weirdo so-called journalists and felons, disgraced lawyers, doing all these things at the same time. I gave them a D for that. And the reason I gave them a D is because all the people that they recruited, Volpe, Luthman, Ray Bone Crusher, Lips, all of them are what I would consider D-listers. None of them are A-lister YouTubers. He was unable to get A-lister YouTubers like Emily D. Baker or other bigger channels, right? He was totally unable to pull them over to his cause. He tried. He contacted Dave Neal, Lauren Knighty, Shizzy Wiznut, me, Larry, you, Tug, trying to get us to tell his version of this story, remember? Mm-hmm. So he thought he was going to recruit all these channels, and that didn't work. Oh, and I don't know if I told anyone this yet, but he did send a letter to Nick Rekieta. And he also, that was a big fail, big F on that one. He did not succeed. So the only people that they got into their little YouTube PR strategy group were a bunch of D-listers. So that was a fail. People nobody's ever heard of. They don't have large audiences. They don't really draw an audience other than a couple of weirdo whack jobs. He did try with Emily D. Baker. I bet. How much you want to bet? I think he wrote to people I'm not even aware of yet. If I had to guess, well, I'm not going to give him any ideas, but there are, Omar, he wrote Omar Serrato. I forgot about that. He wrote to Omar. He really tried to use YouTube as his PR spreading of the bullshit.
That is just wild, man. Like reaching out. I mean, how much time? How much wasted freaking time?
A ton. Then I think number two, I think the second thing that they were, after using YouTube as their bullhorn, I think their big goal was to get rid of or overturn the Ohio protective order. So to that end, we saw them hire Sean Martin. We saw Bruce intimidate or try to intimidate the Ohio lawyers that helped Jeremy. And I think in fact, that's here, right here. I have this letter. So here's
was wild to see, by the way. I could not believe that was sent. When Sean Martin was like, what do you think you're doing? And that's exactly when we saw it. We were like, what in the name of?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, who said this just now? It was DTG. I've missed it. It went past, but DTG said, your unpaid PR team convinced me to become a member, Megan. Welcome to the Fox Den, DTG. It's weird here, and but everybody here is awesome. Everyone is awesome.
They wanted to become
Everyone
your
is
PR
awesome.
team. They want to be your PR team today, I guess.
Yeah, they're being my PR. They're doing a great job as my PR team.
For sure.
They just paid me $1,400 in 15 minutes. Great job. Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause for the PR team and their tactics. It really worked out well. Really, really worked out well. Congratulations, all. Well done. Well done. All right, let's see. So the taking apart of this CPO, right? They wanted to take apart that Ohio protective order. And they tried intimidating Jeremy's lawyers. And I think the reason why he did this is because he wanted Jeremy to never, he wanted his reputation ruined in Ohio so that lawyers would drop him and lawyers would not represent him. That's what I think. And look at this, what I found today. Do you see in the 4th paragraph down, it says, in case you'd claim not to realize Hales is abusing litigation, attached here is his sworn affidavit submitted by his Florida counsel, Randall Shockett. Paragraph 19 was included specifically to mislead the federal magistrate about minimum amount in controversy, and the magistrate relied on it in exercising federal diversity jurisdiction. Where have we heard this exact sentence? Just yesterday. Where have we heard this, Tug?
Oh, yeah, we saw it. we actually saw it in a wonderful filing.
Yeah, it says this was intentional perjury, and it was submitted by Shockett. We just saw that in John Cook's suborning perjury motion that got, wrecked before it was even downloaded onto the docket. So, again, you can see his language is being reused, and we knew that he wrote that, but I just thought it was funny that this is the exact same thing. But I think it's very obvious what they were trying to do once you put it all together. All right, so not only did Bruce try to intimidate the lawyers in Ohio, but he was called out for it by Sean Martin in the email that we have, which talks about the entire PR campaign. Now, Jeremy, if you're listening, Jeremy and George, this is really important. The reason my brain works in strange ways, and I know you might feel like I'm rambling at the moment, but I have somewhere to go with this. I think this is proof of what you've been trying to prove of the conspiracy. The conspiracy is in here somewhere. I know this is important, and a bell's going to go off at some point, and we're going to have all the right threads, right? And this is one of them. Here's Sean Martin, who is an outside attorney, right, who was brought into this, talked into helping this poor disabled couple, and I think he bought their sob story. Look at this email from him to Bruce that says, the entire PR campaign you have been attempting to orchestrate for our clients is the embodiment of tilting at windmills. So that right there acknowledges there is a PR campaign. Bruce is running it. Sean was aware of it. He probably had multiple conversations with Bruce about it. And now he's being called out for it being not effective, as in, maybe backfiring, kind of like what happened to my stream tonight, kind of backfired on whoever did that because the super chats are off the charts. So look at this. All that has been accomplished so far in the name of generating good PR, and that is in quotation marks. I missed this the first time around. Generating good PR. All right, so I'm going to add a number to my list of reasons why they created a PR team to generate good PR for LMNOP. And probably themselves. If I had to guess, it was more about generating good PR for Bruce than it was for LMNOP, because I don't think he gives a shit about her. Do you, Tug?
Oh, it totally does. No, I don't.
Wait, Rosalind is sending me something. Rosalind probably has the thing that will link it all together. Combine that email with Paint Chip's clip acknowledging the anti-eco, and boom. Which clip was he acknowledging?
When he's talking about Jay. When he's talking about Jay, remember? He acknowledges that it was real because he's joining up with the The
Oh, yes. Now, was that the new one? The new email? Or was it
No, that was
the old
before.
one?
Remember when the first one, when it came out, he acknowledged because he was talking about him wanting to join up with the anti-Hales ecosystem, which acknowledges that it's real.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think that I have so much proof that this PR scam exists. I mean, it just, and we're not even halfway done. I have 7 points to make, and I'm only on number 2. All right, let's stay on the CPO for a minute, okay? Because this is really important. Where did I put the filings? Okay. All right. I think I need to send this to my email so I can bring it up because you guys like to follow along on the screen. I got a new toy. I can mark up stuff now. So I've been using it and it's really great. I got an iPad so that we were talking about this. Tug decided to go with what did you get, a Scribe?
Yeah, that's just for reading documentation though. When it comes up, I have a tablet. I just need something on the go that I can pull up their freaking their transcripts every day, mark them up, and make notes on them very quickly on the go. So
yeah, it's and I decided I needed to go with, because I have all Apple products, I decided I had to go with an iPad for kind of similar reasons, but also for being able to take into court with a keyboard, not a laptop. Like, it's so much lighter.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
so
that's
thank you, chat, because you allowed me to do that, and I really appreciate that because this is going to help me with work a lot. But I'm sending my notes to myself because I've got Ohio cases. Oh, this is another thing. Okay, this is so funny. Fleesa, last night, she went into this tirade about me reading from, she's like, she was doing Ohio case law research. She was reading something about LL. That wasn't me. Yeah. Hey, dummy. Other people have the same initials as you. I literally quoted the case I was reading from, and it was LL versus somebody. So,
oh my God, really?
yeah, she thought I was talking. She tried to make it sound like I was talking about her, like she had a protective order in Ohio. And I'm like, I literally was talking about a different case. You're not the only person in the world with the initials LL. Can you believe this?
Pulled up you pulled up a case to discuss actual God. Yeah. I can believe it though, because all they do, like I said, that's all they do is lie.
And misunderstand things. Like, let's be honest. I mean, they misunderstand a lot.
I don't think all of it is misunderstanding. I think a lot of it's just lying. Yeah.
Well, that too. I mean, sure, they do a lot of lying, but also they're not very high IQ. Let's be honest, right? They're not high IQ people. They're good at manipulation, right? They're good at that, at manipulating people, manipulating situations, at, pulling off scams. But I don't think they're that high IQ. And so they misunderstand things. All right. So I did some research, and Ohio is interesting because the DVRO in Ohio is different than the civil stalking, the CSPO. Civil stalking is what Jeremy got. So they've been whining and complaining. What have they been whining about Sean Martin? What was their biggest complaint, Tug?
But that Sean Martin did nothing and wouldn't let them show any kind of proof.
Yeah, but specifically, they were very angry at him for not filing a motion to terminate the protective order. Yeah. What I found out is that the law, look what it says here, the law does not clearly grant a statutory right to file a modification termination motion for stalking orders. It does for domestic violence. So look, you can file a motion under Form 1001K to modify or terminate at any time before the expiration for a DVPO. But for a CSPO, civil stalking, there is no right to file a modification or termination motion. And there is only, so it says, renewal is possible, but the motion to terminate, a formal motion to terminate, doesn't exist. It's not guaranteed by statute. Now, people have done it. They've tried to do it, and the appeals court has decided in Ohio that they can do it under very specific circumstances, which are a change in circumstance, a change in, what do they call it exactly? Because this is important. There's only one way to do it. And get this. This is so great. Let's see if I have this on here. I thought I did. Let me check my notes. Yes. Okay. There has to be a material change in circumstances. These are drawn from the Ohio appellate interpretations of both domestic violence and civil stalking protection orders, CSPOs, since courts often look at the same principles when deciding whether to terminate or modify them. The respondent has had 0 violations and has fully complied for a long period of time. Now, we know that LP and JC have 2 contempt orders against them. 2. Courts consider a clean record, plus years of compliance, a major factor toward termination. And we've had no compliance whatsoever.
Right.
Or the petitioner and respondent now live far apart or have no contact whatsoever. Well, that's not applicable, so that won't work. Or the petitioner no longer feels threatened or does not want the order. Nope, don't have that. Or the original danger or risk factors no longer exist. Nope.
Nope, that ain't happening.
So the examples I was given was no ongoing harassment, no repeated communications, no continued menacing stalking behaviors. Oh, they're screwed on this. There is no, and then there's more. Not only would they have to have specific circumstances that I just went over, they would also have to demonstrate that they filed an objection within 14 days of the trial court. And here's what I found. This is so great. We are going to learn so much right now about civil stalking orders in Ohio. I can't believe I didn't do this before, but here is an opinion from the appellate court in Ohio. Now, again, Fleesa, no one's talking about you. These are not your initials, and they're not the initials of anyone you know. These are complete strangers in Ohio that you don't know. Just letting her know, somebody tip her off that this is not about her. This is not about her, just in case she's concerned about it.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know?
Okay. KOH appeals from the trial court's dismissal of his motion to dismiss and vacate ex parte civil stalking protection order. For the following reasons, the trial court judgment is affirmed. On September 26, CKRM sought a civil stalking protection order against KOH, her former boyfriend, after he repeatedly contacted her and her family and friends despite her request for him to stop. CKRM asked for and received an ex parte CSPO, which indicated that a full hearing would be held before a magistrate on October 10th. Due to issues regarding service of the ex parte order on KOH, the full hearing was rescheduled for November 14th. Both parties appeared. A week later, the magistrate issued a CSPO after the hearing, effective until 2029. He found that KOH had knowingly engaged in a pattern of conduct that caused CKRM to believe that he would cause her physical harm or had caused mental distress. The magistrate did not make specific factual findings. This is very similar to how the judge ruled in Jeremy's case. She didn't make any specific findings of fact either, but she did find that they believed they were in fear and they believed they were in danger and that they had done these repeated things. The trial court, now this is the part that's interesting that you have to pay attention to. The trial court and the magistrate are 2 different things. Okay, I believe from my reading of this, the trial court is over the magistrate, and the trial court has to approve what the magistrate does. The trial court adopted the magistrate's decision, and they have a choice whether to adopt it or not adopt it. Okay, and the order was, and they go over it. They go over the ruling. They look at everything. They make sure it's like an editor would do, right? They go over it. They make sure everything was in order. It was all by the law, by the book, and then they affirm it. 5 days later, the trial court issued an amended CSPO correcting KOH's name. Okay, that wasn't important. KOH in January filed a motion to dismiss and vacate the ex parte civil stalking protection order with a memorandum titled Notice of Appeal for Protection Order. In his memorandum, KOH stated that he wanted to make this my formal appeal against the protection order placed against me. He argued that he was not a threat. He had never posed a threat, and he asserted that no evidence was presented to support the CSPO. Does that sound familiar? They're all screaming that no evidence was presented. Remember, Tug?
Oh, yeah.
So the trial court dismissed the motion. It held that the filing was legally insufficient in multiple respects. The caption was incorrect. The ex parte CSPO was no longer in effect. There was no request for service or certification of service, and KOH had failed to provide his address. The court further stated that both parties were provided final copies of the CSPO at their last known addresses. He claims that the trial court erred in violating his 14th Amendment rights of due process, and he objected to the decision, stating a hearing took place before the magistrate in November and the petitioner was present. However, respondent was not. This is how dumb this guy is. He doesn't know what an ex parte order is. Of course, you have the right to go in front of a judge without the other responding party for the emergency order, but then you have to have a hearing within a certain number of days. That's something that Judge Grudge totally violated. He didn't give Jeremy his hearing for 11 months. He claimed there was no competent, credible evidence supporting a stalking charge. We would see this kind of thing in a motion to overturn the order in Ohio from Lynette, right? We would. That's what she would say. There was no competent, credible evidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, okay, it explains that, of course, you can get an ex parte order. Duh, everyone knows that. But check this out. When a magistrate has denied or granted a protection order after a full hearing, the court may adopt the magistrate's denial or granting of the protection order upon review of the order and a determination that there is no error of law or other defect evident on the face of the order. So they actually have a checking system in place. The magistrate makes the decision. It then goes to the trial court, and the trial court looks over the magistrate's work, and they either affirm it or they don't. The magistrate's grant or denial of a protection order after a full hearing is not effective until adopted by the court. So this is very important for Lynette and John. However, prior to filing an appeal, a party must file objections to the trial court's order within 14 days of filing the order. 14 days. How far out are we from the final order? It was like 2023.
Forever and a day. Let's go.
2023 in October, but the final thing I think didn't get done until December or January. But that's how far it's been years, you guys. Years. They missed the deadline. There was the reason Sean Martin could not file because it would have been frivolous and a waste of the court's time, because he knew this. He knew that a party must file objections to the trial court's order within 14 days of filing it. Objections based on the evidence must be supported by a transcript of all the evidence submitted to the magistrate. A party may not challenge the protection order on appeal if objections were not filed. They didn't file shit. They filed nothing. The law does not expressly provide for the modification or termination of a civil stalking protection order. Nevertheless, some Ohio appellate districts have held that an order made pursuant to this rule is subject to modification or termination if the movement shows that the original circumstances have materially changed and it is no longer equitable. And I already went over what those things would be. We don't have any of that here. You would have to not have violated the protection order. You were supposed to behave really well, show the judge that you changed, that you have no more contact, you're doing really well, and you're not engaging in any of the behavior that got you there. The burden of proof required to terminate the CSPO is whether the petitioner demonstrates a material change of circumstances by a preponderance of the evidence. But there is no material change in this case. And in this one either that we're reading. So I love this part. The trial court dismissed KOH's motion due to various defects, as well as KOH's failure to file timely objections. And that is what happened to Lynette and John. They did not file them timely. They never objected. They had to object to the trial court's final order within 14 days, and they didn't. All right, so let's go back to my theory. So I'm still on number 2, which is trying to get rid of that Ohio restraining order, but they fail. They get an F in that. There is no turning it over. It's over. They missed the 14 days. That's the only way that you can appeal it. It must be appealed within 14 days of the trial court's order, and that was not done. What do you think about that?
I think that I'm not surprised that they screwed up something that badly.
Yeah.
Just to be honest.
Yeah, you think? All right, so what's number 3? Number 3 is, I think this was another part of the PR strategy. Get Jeremy Hales arrested. And the reason why they wanted him arrested was for headlines, pressure to get him to drop lawsuits, pressure to get him to make us to settle, and also to keep him distracted by a criminal case so he couldn't fight them anymore. And we have evidence of this plot to have him arrested because Fleesa literally admits to it all the time. She talks about it. Fleesa says she's gone, and we have the email from her to the or the email from the prosecutor's office that tells us that she contacted them to tell them to try and get him arrested and prosecuted.
Yeah, and when that came up, she bragged about there were so many more, but she knew about FOIA and she didn't want it, so she actively tried to circumvent any way to keep up with this while plotting with Levy County. Wow, that's weird.
Here are the people that went to the sheriff or the prosecutor or both in order to gin up something to arrest Jeremy Hales. LMNOP, Marla, Fleesa, Tina and Brian, the neighbors. We have them on tape doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now,
they even admit, they were like, well, essentially, what would it take for us to? And you remember that? I love that body cam footage because they're stunned. They're like, wait a minute, can he get a copy of this?
Exactly. Yeah, and they keep talking about how he's going to be arrested and he's going to be charged with cyber stalking. That is the thing they're trying to set him up for. And this is part of the PR strategy. It is. This is all connected to this. And I believe that the end goal is all self-serving for Bruce. All of this has been about making Bruce famous, into raising his profile, which we have him in writing saying, and getting news coverage with his name in it. Because this certainly was not for his client. This does not help none of this helps his actual client, LMNOP.
No, I think a lot of the moves hurt his client, to be honest.
Exactly. Also, you know what we don't know? We know that we know for a fact they attempted to enlist and they got a criminal investigation opened into Jeremy Hales. We're still not sure. We think that it might still be open because Dan Owen rejected a FOIA request for a document that he claimed was still under investigation, being used in an investigation. So it is my suggestion that investigation is not closed. And we know they tried to enlist the Florida prosecutor, Dan Owen, and now Jeremy is suing Dan Owen for not enforcing his protective order. Was this, here's my question, we don't know this yet, was this attempted also in Ohio? Have they been making contact with the sheriffs or the or police or prosecutors in Ohio? I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, they've tried contacting everything else. Why wouldn't they?
Right? So I think number 3 and 4 kind of go together. 3 was arrest him. Number 4 is creating a huge national story, which of course would then equal fame. And Bruce believes fame and fortune go together. That if his name can be known, that he'll somehow create wealth or whatever for himself and notoriety. And also, I think he believed that he could get Jeremy Hales to settle with the immense pressure campaign that he put on him from every angle. So 2L is now saying that the PR is just beginning, that she hasn't even really tried. How many news agencies do you think these people have contacted locally in Florida? I bet we don't know about all of those either. I bet there's a bunch. Local news, we know he contacted legal news. Remember that legal news people? He went on a writing campaign trying to get media
coverage. Wall
360?
Wasn't that?
Yeah, he tried to get media coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And 2L says that I once called it a national story and it wasn't. I was lying. Well, no, I'm not lying. I write for PJ Media, which is a national publication, and it goes all over the world. And so everyone in the country was reading about Judge Grudge and what a terrible judge he was and what a shit raw deal that Jeremy was getting in Levy County. I made sure of that. And I'm glad I did, because he's the worst judge I've ever encountered. So yes, it was a national story, but not in the way they planned. See, I ruined that for them. I ruined their media blitz because I actually have access to a national publication, and I made that story national, and they still have failed to do that. I give them like a D- on that. Maybe an F. They should just get an F because they failed totally to get any news agencies interested. So that's a total failure. On the criminal prosecution, though, I give them an unknown. We don't know yet how that worked. We're not sure. Could be an A, could be an F, could be a C-. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to revisit that when we find out what happened. All right. So then we have the fifth leg of this, which is, we know in Bruce's own writing, it is to ruin Jeremy Hales. He wanted to ruin him. He wanted to destroy his YouTube empire. He wanted to destroy him financially, destroy him, I think, mentally. And he said so. And I think part of that were a couple of things. Targeting his advertisers, his contracts, his auctioneer school, his social media platforms, and earnings on YouTube. Now, for advertisers, I'm giving them a grade of A because they got Olight to back out of their contract. For other contracts, like Whatnot, I'm giving them like an A- because they got Whatnot to respond and write all those creepy emails to Bruce. Remember that?
Oh yeah, we saw all those in the. In fact, actually, we saw more than we thought there were at the beginning, which was kind of amazing.
And then they went after his auctioneer school.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to get him where he teaches. They wanted him fired there. They went after the social media platforms. We've seen the letter written by Bruce to YouTube about Jeremy Hales and trying to shut his channel down. And I'm sure there's more than just the one. They definitely went after his earnings on YouTube. They've tried to strike his channel. They've done all the same kinds of shit they do to me. Striking him, filing false privacy complaints, filing false... All right, well, if there was no formal contract with Olight, does it really matter? He had a deal with them. They were paying him. They stopped. And they told him they didn't want to anymore. And it happened right after that. What do you mean super tips are down? That can't... How is that a thing? Let me see. Ooh, Jada sent me 100 on super tips. Wow. Jada, let me see if it works to see if it's down or not. Let me see. Jada, thank you so much.
If I were there, Megan, I would tell them to flock off. You go, hun.
Thank you so much. Okay, they look like they're working for me. So are you saying you can't get to them, or is the link that I posted faulty? It could be the link. Let me check. No, the link looks good. Let me actually click on it and see if we get there. Yep, it works. It's not down for me. They're working. What? Did you mean super chats? Did I get hit again? Hold on. Let me check the... It won't matter if I did. You guys have already gone way overboard. I'm not seeing any issue in the studio, so nothing got turned off. All right, they went oh, yeah, the condos. I forgot about the condos. They went after his reputation as a Airbnb rental. They
He
said he was
also don't forget too, according to Only Me, they tried to go after the Tubetown 2.0,
Oh,
having,
yeah, right.
him buy the land out from under them.
I mean, look at all the different ways that they've gone after Jeremy. Look at all the different pressure points that they're putting on him. These are so many, and I'm only on number 5. And he's already being attacked on all fronts. So many points of pressure. His condos, his business, his social media platforms, his auctioneer school, whatnot, advertisers, earnings on YouTube, the condos. They went to the town of Cedar Key. You know what? Did anybody FOIA emails from Bruce to the town of Cedar Key? Because I bet there's some doozies in there.
We need to redo a FOIA request list, you know?
I totally need to do that. Let's I've actually found some things I want to FOIA as I was making these notes. So yeah, I will start making a list of that because there are a lot we need to do. Then we have, let's see. Oh, then they went after his subscriber base. Now, who is Jeremy Hales' subscriber base? They're good Christian people who are in an older age group, right? These are people that Jeremy specifically caters to. He caters his entertainment towards them. He keeps his channel very clean. There's no swearing. There's no, it's very family friendly. It's Christian oriented. Those are his people, right? And how did they hit Jeremy Hales? They portrayed him as a fake Christian.
Yep.
They portrayed him as someone who steals from old people. They tried to say he was having an affair with multiple people, including me, and being sexually promiscuous, etc. They attacked him directly in the things that his subscriber base would not like. And I think that was purposeful. Trying to say he's not a real Christian, focusing on his divorce, right? Christians don't get divorced, which of course is not true, but like that's their thing. Claiming that he was so horrible and abusive to his ex-wife and children, lying about that. Now, all of these things would not be taken well by an older Christian audience, would they? If they believed it, would they keep watching a guy who was the things they said he was? And number 6, I think number 6 of the PR campaign was to sue everybody who gets in the way. And here, without even caring whether they win or not, because one, it gets you eyeballs on a lot of big channels. Suing LawTubers is going to get eyeballs, right? That's going to get you some attention, whether you win or not. And I think he was betting on settlements from LawTubers and Jeremy Hales, which of course got a big F, big fail, because nobody's going to fucking settle with you, Bruce. Nobody. Number 7, the last one, I believe one of the main things in this PR campaign is to bias judges. And we've seen it over and over again. And I give them an A because I think they've poisoned the well in both DeThomasis and Belitho. I think I give them, I think that's the only one that really worked out for them. They've been able to bias judges, and they have been able to hit his YouTube revenue and his advertisers. They have failed in some of it, but they've succeeded in other parts of it. And it sure looks like a coordinated campaign to me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I really do. So those are my 7 strategy steps that I think that they are taking and took. And I think that it was Bruce's plan. And I think that he co-opted the fleas into it and the other people, the ecosystem, just like he said he did. And I think that I think it's not going to be hard to prove. I think that we can prove it. very easily with a lot of evidence. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you what was rolling around in my brain about the PR team. And then, you know, when you hear this idiot say, I am not the PR team, I have never been hired by anybody to be a PR team. And then take a look at this, because I forgot I added this to the notes and this is funny. I just want to bring this up again. No, not an image file. Not that. Stop that. Share screen. There we go. Do recall that they put their logo on a website called Save HG with Bruce's phone number under the lawyer and his email, and their pictures and their email under the PR team. There was absolutely a PR team.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know?
And they weren't shy about saying what they were doing and why they were doing it. They did it to destroy Jeremy Hales. They did it to destroy his YouTube empire. And they did it maliciously and intentionally. And I think it can be proven. I really do. All right. We got to hit those documents. I don't have them pulled up, though, so let me grab them. Oh, and you know what? While we're sitting here, while I'm grabbing those, because my other stream had to go down because they hit it unfairly. Flux's little tribute to Flux and her getting an A on her final paper got lost. And so while I'm pulling up the next documents, we're gonna play her song again. Flux, this one's for you. Congratulations, honey.
What a day, what a beautiful day. What a day, what a beautiful day. Flux just got her final grade. It's an A, it's an A, it's an A. Hey, 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 it's been a rough year. It's time for some cheer. We're celebrating Flux today. Hey, 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 she got an A. So proud of you, dear. You got nothing to fear. You're a bright, shining star. That's just who you are. What a beautiful day. I just gotta say, our Flux got an A. She's well on her way. It's an A. She's soaring today. It's an A. Hey.
So proud of you, Flux. Congratulations. All right, let's pull up these. Let's pull up the most recent filings. Have you had a chance to look these over, Tug?
I've not. I figured we'd cover them tonight. So
Well, this is
maybe
fun.
we'll-
And since you've just been sitting there listening to me scream, I'll let you read. How about that? Why can't I get this up on the screen? There we go. All right. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Memorandum of law regarding motion for sanctions against a debtor plaintiff during automatic bankruptcy stay. Interesting. You can see the case, of course, because you can see the participants across the top. So you can automatically, that's one thing I do like about that case. It does stick out by itself, you know. You see Foreman, you know,
Yeah.
and you see
Yeah, it's
DJ
easy not
Raddish.
to get that one confused.
Yep. So this memorandum of law addresses whether a motion for sanctions against a debtor plaintiff, that would be LMNOP, by a defendant, that would be Jeremy Hales, may proceed during an automatic bankruptcy stay under Florida law. Analysis concludes that such a motion may proceed because the automatic stay provision of the bankruptcy code applies only to actions against the debtor, not to actions brought by the debtor or defensive measures taken in response to the debtor's litigation. That's interesting. That is really
Only
interesting.
applies to actions against the debtor, not actions brought by the debtor Well, well, well. I didn't know this.
I
Did you
did
know
not know
this?
that either. That's one of the things too, when you have these interloper lawyers that come up with these weird plans, you got to wonder sometimes. And then they throw in with somebody. I don't feel like I'm going out on a limb when I said their bankruptcy lawyer doesn't seem like the best lawyer ever. So,
No, Saran wrap? No, not so much.
yeah. So maybe they don't know. So Preston. So factual background first. Preston is the sole plaintiff in this action who has filed bankruptcy protection, triggering automatic stay under blah, blah, blah. The current case involves a situation where the debtor is the plaintiff in this state law case and is protected by automatic bankruptcy stay. The defendant wishes to proceed with this pending motion for sanctions against debtor plaintiff. Legal stand. Need to go.
Inspector Guy says the bathroom barrister. That is the funniest thing ever. If he decided to become a law tuber, that should be the name of his channel.
That would be fun.
From the bathroom. It would be a huge hit.
Oh my God, that actually would work.
The bathroom barrister. It would be hysterical. It gets
I give
streamed
this
from the
3
toilet.
out of 5 flushes. Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Ah.
So the automatic stay provision of the bankruptcy code, governed by 11 U.S.C. 362A, which stays judicial proceedings against a debtor upon filing a bankruptcy petition. All the case law, The stay is triggered automatically when a bankruptcy petition is filed and, quote, actions taken in violation of the stay are void even if there is no actual notice of the stay. So federal case hold that the automatic stay does not apply to an action brought by the debtor. I had no idea this. Again, this is new. This is all new ground, to try.
Yeah, we've never really followed bankruptcy cases, and so
I've never.
it's hard.
I don't. I don't care if somebody's like, hey, I need under the crushing weight of medical or banks or whatever. I'm like, hey, you do you.
Yeah, right. Bankruptcy's never been interesting until the Laura Owens case and this one, to me, because bankruptcy just seems to be something people do. I never considered that people use it to hoodwink courts in other cases. I'd never considered that.
I mean, it makes sense. I've just never seen anybody, I've seen some desperate moves, but this is a very desperate move. So federal case law, automatic doesn't provide. However, Florida courts have consistently recognized that, quote, the automatic stay provisions of Section 362 of the Bankruptcy Code, again, to go through the provision, applies only to the actions brought against a debtor in bankruptcy. They go through that. And also, federal cases hold that an automatic stay does not apply to an action brought by the debtor. Again, case law, noting that, quote, federal circuit courts have consistently held, relying on the language of an automatic stay provision and the policies underlining it, that Section 362A1 is applicable only to actions against the debtor, not actions brought by the debtor. And the bankruptcy courts agree. That's interesting, too. The bankruptcy courts are like, yeah, that's true. So the language of Section 362 refers only to the actions against the debtor and does not relate to any other party claims.
Also, all proceedings in a single case are not lumped together for purposes of automatic stay analysis, even if the first claim filed in a case was originally brought against the debtor. It does not necessarily stay all other claims in the case. Within a single case, some actions may be stayed and others not. This means that multiple claim and multiple party litigation must be disaggregated so that particular claims, counterclaims, cross-claims, and third-party claims are treated independently when determining which of their respective proceedings are subject to the bankruptcy stay. A motion for sanctions against a debtor plaintiff is precisely the type of action that should be disaggregated from the main proceedings for purposes of the automatic stay analysis. Such a motion is not an attempt to recover a pre-petition claim against the debtor, but rather a response to litigation conduct that was initiated by the debtor herself. Oh, baby, you in danger. You in danger, baby. Like, you are in danger. You brought this on yourself. We call this the FAFO principle. When a debtor initiates litigation as a plaintiff, she cannot use the automatic stay as both a sword and a shield. Yeah, that's not fair. Pursuing its claims against others while simultaneously claiming immunity from the normal consequences of her own actions. Sorry, I made that up. The normal consequences of litigation conduct. But that's what it basically means. These are the consequences of your own actions, honey. You need to face it. The automatic stay is designed to protect debtors from collection actions, not to provide them with unfair advantage in litigation they voluntarily initiate. Damn straight. This makes me want to stand up and scream, amen.
It is funny.
Preach.
It is funny.
It's good stuff. A motion for sanctions is a defensive measure that responds to the debtor's own litigation conduct. It does not seek to collect a pre-petition debt or to exercise control over property of the bankruptcy estate. Rather, it seeks to enforce the court's rules and maintain the integrity of the judicial process. As such, it falls outside the scope of the automatic stay, which refers only to actions against the debtor and does not relate to any other inter-party claims. The conclusion: based on the foregoing analysis, a motion for sanctions against a debtor plaintiff by a defendant may proceed during an automatic bankruptcy stay under Florida law. The automatic stay provisions of the Bankruptcy Code apply only to actions brought against the debtor, not to actions brought by the debtor, or defensive measures taken in response to the debtor's litigation. When a debtor initiates litigation as a plaintiff, it cannot use the automatic stay to shield itself from the consequences of its litigation conduct, including potential sanctions. Therefore, Florida law clearly establishes that the defendant in this case may proceed with a motion for sanctions against the debtor plaintiff, despite the automatic bankruptcy stay. Damn!
Nice.
This will get awkward.
They were banking on the fact that they thought they could stop anything, everything, no matter what it was.
Yeah, she did.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
That's not going to work this time, Lynette. All right. So there's another one. Let's get to the other one. This one is about Bruce, I do believe. This should be interesting. Tug, you can start off.
The memorandum of law regarding court's authority to hear pending motions against plaintiff and against third party Bruce Manskin while plaintiff is under bankruptcy stay. So this memorandum of law addresses whether this court has the authority to hear and rule on the motion to strike unauthorized communications and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law against the third party, that'd be Bruce Manskin, while plaintiff Michelle Preston is under automatic bankruptcy stay pursuant to, again, specifically this memorandum analyzes whether the court may proceed with the motion against third party when that motion also seeks information but not monetary relief from the plaintiff protected by the automatic bankruptcy stay. Now that's actually an interesting little caveat too. It asks for information but not monetary relief from the plaintiff. So as demonstrated below, Florida law and federal bankruptcy principles establish that this court may properly hear and decide the motion against third party, even when the motion incidentally seeks information from the bankrupt Preston.
Morally bankrupt.
I like
also
that,
morally.
You should give me that. From the bankrupt Preston. Provided certain safeguards are observed to respect the boundaries of the automatic stay.
Preston is the sole plaintiff in this action who has filed for bankruptcy protection, triggering an automatic stay. Manskin is a third party, an attorney who is not licensed in this state and who submitted himself to the jurisdiction of this court by communicating to this court via several ex parte email exchanges on substantive issues in this case on behalf of Preston. Upon information and belief, Manskin is not in bankruptcy and therefore not protected by the automatic stay. Oh, wait for it. He'll declare tomorrow. The pending motion before this court is directed primarily against Manskin, seeking an order finding that Manskin is not licensed to practice law in Florida, has not been admitted pro hoc vice in this matter, that Manskin has engaged in communications with the court and parties in this case, including emails dated October 6, October 7, October 9, which constitute the unauthorized practice of law in violation of the rules regulating the Florida bar. And 3, that all communications, including emails and any legal documents sent or prepared by Manskin in the case, are hereby stricken from the record. That Manskin is admonished for engaging in the unauthorized practice of law in Florida without proper admission to the Florida bar or pro hoc vice admission to this case. That Manskin is enjoined from further communications with the court or parties in this case until properly admitted pro hoc vice, pursuant to the rule of the Florida Rules of General Practice and Judicial Administration or associated with the Florida Council who actively participates in the matter, and that Preston is...
Just a minute. I'm looking for something. I was looking for a chicken skin. Oh, wait. Never mind. I get that.
Stop eating chicken skins on the show, Todd.
Somebody sent me a box of those crispy chicken skins, by the way.
Did they? Are they good? Did you try them?
Yet. No, I have not tried them yet. I was saving one for tomorrow. I'm going to eat one live on the air while we're live streaming.
Oh my gosh, you should. I want to know if they're any good.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat it while we're live streaming, just to make sure that, that's how I hear that chicken skin is supposed to. I think it brings out all the subtle textures and nuances. It's when you live stream. Okay, so, ordered to identify the name of any non-licensed Florida attorney who drafts paperwork on our behalf, which is then submitted to the court in the future, and that the court reserves jurisdiction to enforce the terms of the order and to consider any further appropriate relief. As part of this motion, information is sought from Preston regarding the identity of any non-licensed Florida attorneys. I love this, actually. Hey, we want to know who drafted paperwork on her behalf, which was submitted to the court. This information is necessary to properly address the unauthorized practice of law in Florida without proper admission to the Florida bar or pro hoc vice admission in this case, which relates directly to the claims against Manskin. Importantly, the motion does not seek monetary relief or judgment against Preston, but only information relevant to the proceedings against a non-bankrupt third party. This is amazing, by the way. This is very close to happening, too, just to say. The information requested from Preston consists of the identity of any non-licensed Florida attorneys who draft or drafted paperwork on her behalf, which was submitted to the court, which is directly relevant to determining Manskin's culpability in this matter. Preston has not objected to providing this information other than citing the protection of the automatic bankruptcy stay. Manskin has not taken any position, nor has he responded since the motion was filed October 23rd, 2025. No relief from the automatic stay has been sought from or granted by the bankruptcy court at this time. This court must now determine whether it can proceed with this motion against Manskin while Preston remains under
bankruptcy protection, and whether the request for information from Preston violates the automatic stay. Summary of argument. This court has authority to hear and rule on the motion against Manskin, despite the automatic bankruptcy stay protecting Preston for 3 primary reasons. First, The automatic bankruptcy stay under the law applies only to the debtor and not to non-debtor third parties. Florida courts have consistently held that bankruptcy stays do not affect proceedings against parties who are not in bankruptcy, absent unusual circumstances that are not present here. Second, seeking information from a debtor under bankruptcy protection may be permissible if it does not unduly burden the debtor or interfere with bankruptcy proceedings. When information is sought primarily to advance claims against third parties, does not substantially burden the debtor's reorganization efforts, and 3, does not implicate property of the estate, such requests may be permissible under Florida law. And chat, this is under Judge Grebe. Judge Grebe is hearing this case. Third, this court has several procedural options for handling this situation, including bifurcating the proceedings, limiting the scope of the motion, conditioning orders on bankruptcy court approval, or tailoring discovery requests to minimize any potential burden on the debtor. Now we're moving to the argument section.
So somebody, the chicken skins were supposed to be sent to you, but they ended up in my my PO box. So whoopsie.
You still have like all my coffee and all kinds of stuff people sent me. Don't you have like a mug?
I've got a cup. I've got a cup. Some leg warmers, I believe.
Leg warmers? You're holding out on leg warmers. It's cold in New York.
I know. You need them in summer. In summer, that's the appropriate time.
No, I need them now.
No. Summer.
I will pay for the shipping. For fuck's sake.
Summer.
I'm not wearing leg warmers in the summer. No.
I will take a picture of one for you if you're really cold. Just one, though. You only get to think of one leg warm at the time.
Just one leg warm only. Only one leg is allowed to be warm.
Warming. That's right.
One leg. I loved Jeremy's 12 Grifts of Christmas or whatever. Did you hear that song that he wrote?
Yeah.
I gotta play that sometime. I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight because it's gonna take me 3 hours just to read through the super chats, and I'm not complaining, but there are 187 of them, and that does not include the super tips. You guys are so awesome.
Funny. Yeah, that was an epic fail on their behalf.
Yeah, that was you should. Hey, listen, PR team, you should probably not try that again because it will backfire. It backfires, and the chat will make sure it backfires on you. If you try to hit my channel unfairly, it will backfire.
I think that's the message there.
Yeah, you think?
So let's see where.
I think we're at.
Am I reading now?
Yeah, you're reading.
Okay. The filing of a bankruptcy petition imposes an automatic stay under the United States Bankruptcy Code 11 USC blah blah blah. I need to quit saying that. Under the Bankruptcy Code.
Yeah.
That's where I need to go with. This automatic stay is fundamental protection provided by debtors in bankruptcy proceedings. However, the scope of this protection is limited by the express language of the statute. That's true. That's the way it's supposed to work. The automatic stay provision of the Bankruptcy Code stays proceedings only against debtor, not against non-debtor third parties or parties. Florida courts have consistently recognized that, quote, although the scope of the automatic stay under Section 362 is broad, the clear language of Section 362A stays actions only against a debtor. The language of Section 362, quote, refers only to actions against the debtor and does not relate to any other inter-party claims. So, B, Florida case law on the scope of the automatic stay. 1. Actions against non-debtor third parties may proceed. Fun times. Florida courts have repeatedly held that bankruptcy stays do not affect proceedings against anyone not in bankruptcy, which we should understand from Fed 2, by the way. Mm-hmm. The principle cited in, is that Pugh?
Yeah, Puig. That's how I would say it.
Also,
or Puig. It could be Puig.
Puig.
Puig. Is that like French for pig? Puig. Puig. Gront, gront. Did you know that in France they teach little kids that pigs say gront, gront?
Really?
We say oink, oink.
Do you know what the shorthand long pig means?
No.
It means, eating human beings. Long pig. The cannibal.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Gross.
Yeah, you learn that in horror movies, but also in many places. Yeah. But the principal cited in not
Whatever.
pig was also heard. So we go with pig, pig.
Pig.
There's enough. By the way, there are enough roads in Tennessee. The way that you pronounce them, that might be pronounced pig in Tennessee as a road. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I've seen some weird ones that would be like.
We have a road here called Seaman. And it's really terrible because none of the teenagers can say it without cracking up.
It'd be like, it's
Who would
flooded
name
all
a
the
time. Watch out! The road on Seaman is flooded out.
Why are there so many pregnancies around that road? Okay, so the principles cited in pig are also from Mother Florida's Supreme Court. Quote, generally, the protections of the automatic stay do not apply to a party not in bankruptcy. Wait. Gay contractor.
Gay contractor versus Wharfside? I love this case.
Beautiful. I know. I love it already. That sounds
I
awesome.
love this case. I need to read this case.
Yeah.
I love gay contractors.
I don't know. I might want to just leave it with title because it might be a lot more awesome just in my my mental
just in
representation.
your imagination.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Somebody says that where they are, there's a road called Houdat Road. There's a Houdat Road in Plant City area. That's funny. So similarly, in 2018, the 3rd District held that although the scope of the automatic stay under Section 362 is broad, the clear language stays actions only against a debtor. The language of the section refers only to actions against the debtor and does not relate to any other inter-party claims. Here, the bankruptcy stay could not affect the proceedings supplementary as to Notez's co-defendant, P&S, because P&S was not, that also sounds dirty. P&S was not a debtor under the bankruptcy code. What is happening? P&S? Is this a joke? Did this come from AI?
Yeah, I feel like this is a hallucinated case here.
P&S?
You
Listen,
better
put your
keep your
penis-
PNS
put your
decisions
penis
away from
away.
me.
Put your penis away.
Oh my God, that would be really hilarious from a judge. You know, I can't stand
Don't
that.
you dare
put your
pee on
PNS
us.
away.
Don't-
Oh,
P&S.
oh Lord,
How
That's
is this
amazing.
how is this real right now? I feel like this cannot possibly be real.
I mean, whoever named their company? That is pretty funny. You know,
P&S.
what does PNS make?
Peen rocks? Maybe they make peen rocks.
Is that where they all come from?
Maybe.
They're PNS Limiteds. Oh my gosh. Lord.
Oh, because P&S was not a debtor under the bankruptcy code. The third-party defendants were properly pleaded based on the allegations against P&S. This
I'm glad PNS is not a debtor.
P&S makes babies, says Soko Slip.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This case clearly demonstrates that proceedings against non-debtor third parties may continue despite automatic stay protecting co-defendant. Disaggregation of claims within a single case. It is important to note that all proceedings in a single case are not treated as a unified whole for purposes of automatic stay analysis. Even if the first claim filed in a case was originally brought against the debtor, which is not even the case here, does not necessarily stay all other claims in the case. Within a single case, some actions may be stayed, others not. Courts recognize that multiple claim and multiple party litigation must be disaggregated so that particular claims, counterclaims, cross-claims, and third-party claims are treated independently when determining which of their respective proceedings are subject to the bankruptcy stay. This means that within one case, actions against a debtor will be suspended, even though closely related claims asserted by the debtor may continue. All right. Now we're going to learn about unusual circumstances. I swear to God, I thought that said unusual circumcisions for a second.
PNS and unusual.
PNS and unusual circumcisions.
Oh my God. Oh, is this my read now?
Yeah.
Okay. The court in
Lucky
Pig.
you.
The court in Pig courts, quote, to extend the automatic stay non-bankruptcy co-defendants only in, quote unquote, unusual circumstances. Now, such unusual circumstances exist, quote, when there is such identity between debtor and the third party that the debtor may be said to be the real party, and that a judgment against the third party will in fact be a judgment or finding against the debtor. A critical consideration is whether the requested information constitutes, quote, property of the estate under bankruptcy law. Florida courts have recognized that the automatic stay operates to enjoin a creditor from attempting to possess or exercise control over property of bankruptcy estate. However,
the chat is absolutely killing me. They're trying to derail me. The chat has fallen down. PNS is on Seaman Road. Is their office on Seaman Drive?
That's why when I'm reading, I blow everything up on there so I cannot see what they're saying.
PNS makes Elo pregnant with twins. New and improved PNS service. The chat cannot stop talking about PNS. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, wait until they find out. We don't even know the decision about it yet.
I know.
What kind of decision has the PNS made? Oh my God. All right.
Okay.
So the purpose behind the information request is also relevant when the information is sought primarily to advance claims against third party rather than to build a case against the debtor. Courts are more inclined to permit this discovery. That makes sense. The automatic stay is applicable only to actions against debtor, not actions brought by the debtor. Okay, so this approach aligns with the principle that the automatic stay is applicable only to actions against the debtor, not actions brought by the debtor, as in this case, where the debtor is the plaintiff.
Federal cases hold that the automatic stay does not apply to an action brought by the debtor. Okay, we've already read this. We'll skip over it because we've read it. Application to the present case. In determining whether seeking information from Preston violates the automatic stay, this court should consider several factors. Whether the information request is directed primarily at advancing claims against Manskin rather than Preston. 2, whether providing the information would substantially burden Preston's reorganization efforts. 3, whether the information constitutes property of the estate. And 4, whether the information request is merely incidental to proceedings against Manskin. If the information request is narrowly tailored, does not substantially burden Preston, and is primarily relevant to claims against Manskin, it is permissible without violating the automatic stay. This request meets all of the above criteria to allow the information request to move forward. And then there's the conclusion.
What's funny is Mr. Manskin is looks like he might have a problem. Might have a problem.
Seaman Road, please wear your raincoat.
Yeah.
The chat is so funny.
Might want to double bag it.
Wait till you read the other case, PNS versus Viagra. Oh, man. I will not get a grip. I will not, chat. Megan's laughing too much. She needs to get a grip. I will not. You cannot make me get a grip. I am completely ungripped. I deserve to be able to laugh after the craziness tonight. And you guys have made that so possible. Thank you for being so unhinged and derailed in the chat. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Doug.
So, based on the foregoing analysis of Florida law and the federal bankruptcy principles, the court has the authority to hear and rule on the motion against Manskin despite Preston's bankruptcy stay. The automatic stay provision applies only to the debtor and not to non-third parties, absent quote-unquote usual circumstances that are not present here. Moreover, the automatic stay does not apply to an action brought by the debtor. Again, that's where she runs into the problem, such as this case where Preston is the sole plaintiff. Florida law clearly establishes the court may proceed with the motion against Manskin as outlined in this memorandum. Respectfully submitted, Shoshay.
Randy Shoshay. All right. Well, it's pretty interesting. I'm very interested in that case, by the way. I think it's going to be really, I mean, you never know what the judge is going to decide, but I think it's going to be so interesting to learn. I have never seen a lawsuit about the unauthorized practice of law. I've never followed one. And so this is yet again another brand new case to learn about this type of issue in the law. And man, we've had so much of this, so many of those in this.
I'm curious if anything, something needs to be done. Like Bruce finally potentially has something that could, really go against him. And we'll see how that, how this happens. Because we've seen Bruce, slip that proverbial nose over and over again. It's been kind of crazy to watch.
Oh yeah, it's been awful to watch that he's never been held accountable for any of the terrible things that he's done. Never. And that's really unfortunate. And I think that's coming to an end. Hopefully. I don't want to get too excited. Yeah, because
it's just interesting to see the potential for it. Again, though, and I don't think this will be like a certain judge out there that promised the moon and delivered the nothing,
Yeah. Well, it is time for a little special something. And then I'm going to get to super chats, but let's do this first.
Somebody cranky, somebody mad, somebody posting like life going bad. Attention hoes, bros, they all the same. Who was the worst? Let the chat name them. It's time to shame the hater of the week. Haters be mad, yeah. Haters be bad, yeah. Haters see fame, yeah. Let's go chat, time to give them their shame. Hater of the week, oh yeah.
Well, this is going to be probably a slam dunk. We're going to nominate. I am nominating for the Dummy Award. Who gets the Dummy Award this week? I'm going to let you nominate somebody, Tug. I'm going to nominate somebody. I think my first nomination is whatever member of the PR team tried
they
to
clearly won today. I'm going to say. Whoever you nominate against that, they clearly won today.
Well, who else could we? There must be someone else. Oh, Paint Chips. Paint Chips gets a nomination for the ridiculous email he sent about Just J-Hip.
I think
that was hilarious.
I think Preston giving footage from her offense is pretty much nominated.
Ooh, yes. Yes, that's going to be tough. That's going to give the PR team a run for their money, I think. Should we call it LMNOP and JC for sharing the footage?
Yes, because they shared that right. And remember 2 days after we just had the protection order, clearly is noted that it's still ongoing.
All right. And do we have a fourth option? Does anybody want to nominate? We can nominate one more. Anybody got one? Biscuit Boy is too boring. I just don't care. I don't.
I'm going to pull their conversation for tomorrow. He is, by and large, he's boring. He won't win. That's just, even putting him up there, I don't think he's a contender at all.
Oh, I got one. Slofer.
Oh, yeah.
Slofer's PDF file.
That was wild.
Moment. All right, guys, I'm starting the poll. If you are watching over on Rumble, I can't make a poll there, but you can come over to YouTube and you can vote in the poll. We are giving out a dummy award. I do not have one. I don't have a Lulzy queued up yet for this week. I have not had the time. I've had too many sick children in the house, so I haven't had the time to watch all the content that I really like to watch. If those of you out there have nominations for the Lulzy, send them to my email or send them on, post them on. Maybe I'll make a post on Facebook where you guys can give me ideas, because I'll definitely look at all that. I just didn't have time this week, so there's no Lulzy this week. So far, it looks like whatever PR team hit the channel is at 58%. So it's closer than I thought it was going to be. And it looks like LMNOP, JC, and Slofer are tied in second place at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. I am going to start the super chats. Are you sticking around, Tug, for a little bit?
I'm balanced. You're going to be here a long time, which is great.
I know. I'm going to be here a really long time, and it's going to be a while. Yep, for sure.
But yeah, I'm going to bounce. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Later.
Take care. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if I can do it. Blake Rich, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you. And Hoosier Down Under, thanks for the Aussie 10. Before the bitches take you down again. Love you, Meg. Thank you. Oh, by the way, some of the super chats that came in before the last stream got hit, I do not have in my StreamYard. I know they're in YouTube somewhere. I will go and look for them. I just don't know how to find them exactly. I think I missed a $20 one, and I don't remember who it was from, and there were some memberships. If I do not get to those tonight, I will research them and pull them up for tomorrow to thank you guys. Let's see. This is from Joan Sclafani. Thanks for the huge 50 breadsticks to make the haters mad. I like your garbage pail kid too. That's cute. And Sandra Marinick, thanks for the Aussie 5. You go, Megan. Bugger 'em. That's funny. Valor News Parody, thanks for the 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Speaking of Valor News, I have seen some funny stuff on Valor News's channel. I may be nominating Valor News for a Lulzy soon, because I have seen some funny stuff over there. So go check them out. Tizzy DeBones, thanks for the 2. Starting it off, she says. Thank you so much. JD5061, thanks for the $20 super sticker. You guys are amazing. Christine Blagg, 2730, thanks for the 2. Don't let them rattle you. You know, it is a tough thing. It is a tough thing. You're right that, like, obviously you can't let them see you sweat, right? But at some point, the types of tactics that these people employ are really frustrating, and they just make me angry. But you're right. I definitely feel better. You guys have really saved the day, shall we say. By the way, if you're wondering, the super chats by themselves are up to $1,600. We have not even got to super tips yet. Super tips is banging over there too. So, wow. Nice message you guys sent to them, and I love it. I don't think they'll try it again. I mean, do they really want me to benefit like this when they do stuff like this to me? I don't think that was their intention. Arkeems, thanks for the 2. It says testing. Appreciate that. And Aussie Wombat 1617, thanks for the Aussie 30.99. And Angela Quinn 00769, member for 9 months. I'm in here now. Well, fantastic. Good to see you. Patrick W, thanks for the 5. Hey, Megan, one voice can make a difference. Out of your 53.6 subs, this voice, my voice, appreciates your streams and channel. Thank you. Patrick, that's so kind of you to say. I really appreciate you and each and every one of you here that show up to hear these streams and to hang out. You know, one thing that got deleted on the last stream was that Flux and I and Connor are planning some fun things coming up. Connor is planning a Dungeons and Dragons streaming event, which will span over several streams. So we're gonna be playing D&D online. That's gonna be fun with Flux and Connor and probably some other people. And then Flux and I are we are thinking about bringing back Throwback Thursdays that Jeff used to do on his channel where he would pick an old trial and rewatch it. He was doing that right before he died. He was watching the Killer Nanny trial, and I tried to pick it up back then, but I got too sad. But we're going to try again. I think I did three of those. You can go back and catch up on them, and then we'll start on where I left off probably. We won't start all over again because we're already 3 days in. So that'll be coming up too. KT Hamill, thanks for the $3 super sticker. That says KT Ham 10, doesn't it? Yes. Thanks for the super sticker. I appreciate that. And Peggy Kip, thanks for the $10. Silhouette 1, love your avatar. Member for 4 months. Play the PR song. It's a catchy tune. I don't have the whole thing, but I'll play it on the way out. It's on J-Hip's channel, so I can pull it up. Though I have just this little part uploaded into StreamYard.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know?
It is a funny song. It's one of the best. I love it. Elena Tersmitten became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den, Elena. It's weird here. We get shut down sometimes, but it's always exciting. It's never boring. It's never boring. Oh my God. Starcasm is 85 subs from 1,000. Oh, you guys, you've got to get over to Starcasm FF and subscribe. Mods, if you could drop her channel in the chat, I would really appreciate that. Please go and subscribe to Starcasm. I love Starcasm. She's one of my good friends, and she's so funny. She's so funny, and her channel totally deserves to have 1,000 subscribers and some more watch time. She's got some really cute puppy videos on there. She has three puppies at the same time. They are destroying her entire house. It's hilarious, and she's got lots of videos of that. And like her neighbor's husband is always bringing her cream pies. I don't know, it's a whole thing. You'll have to ask her about that. I told her she should not share that, but she keeps on doing it. All right, let's see. At Glad for Music, thanks for the $2.99 super sticker. I appreciate you. And Craig Bucalo, huge $100. What happened was shitting. What happened was shitty? Or did you mean what's happening? I was shitting. Could be either one, Craig. I'm not sure with the typos. Cajun Bayou Queen, thanks for the 5. Appreciate you very much. And I like your avatar too. That's fun and kind of spooky. And Bingo Bruti, love the Miss Piggy, by the way. Thanks for the £5. I appreciate that. Speaking of pounds and England, I could go for some Yorkshire tea right now. My throat is starting to hurt. That's bad news, guys. I hope I'm not losing my fight against this virus, whatever it is, because I don't want to get sick. Everyone is sick, and I'm taking care of them. SF, get all your super chats in now. LOL. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have, going forward, if you plan on sending a super, better get it in at the top of the show before they have a chance to hit me. Jada 2675, thanks for the 5. Sent you a super tip on the first stream. Hope you got it. Jada, I did get it. I just can't see it from here. But I'm hoping to get screenshots of those after the show, and I will thank you guys next time I'm on. Deborah King Tai 3951, member for 11 months. Hit the like button again. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's totally free. You can like and subscribe, and it costs you nothing. And, you know, if you gift memberships, some people in the chat who couldn't afford it, well, they'll get a membership. And I love that. I love that. What happened to MG in the trucking game last night? I haven't heard. Janice, what do you mean? What? I saw him trucking last night. Did something go wrong? Because I did see him trucking. Did it get deleted or something? Maybe he privated it or something. I don't know. She's at 970 right now. Oh my gosh, you guys. 970 subscribers for Star. Let's get Star up to 1,000. That would be so fun to do tonight. That would be great. That would be so great. E. Poindexter, member for 4 months. Hey, thanks for being a member, by the way. 2 streams. It's like opening 2 Advent surprises. That's funny. That's funny. And S. Slurlin, thanks to the 5. Flock'em. Yeah, definitely. Flock'em. Jill Nelson, 4320. Thanks for the 20. Keep doing what you're doing. The desperation is beyond pathetic. And Hoosier Down Under, thanks for the Aussie 2. Breadstick Payback. And Just J Hip, thanks for the 20 breadstick money just to piss them off. And you know, it really does. They will scream about this either tonight or tomorrow. It'll be very funny. Actually, they don't usually stream tonight. Are they going to go live? That would be funny if they were. And Auntie M, thanks for the 5. Flock off. Off you flock. That's right. Flock off. And AKA the Cat Lady, thanks for the $5 super sticker. And Paul Harding, thanks for the 10. Check your email. I sent you some information about what might have caused the flag. Okay. Hold on. Let me go see. Paul. I wonder if it's under your name. There it is. AI videos are triggering YouTube flags? But did I play an AI video? No, I didn't have any AI videos. I made a video that I played of Flux, and those were just pictures of her from screenshots from my channel. I doubt that it's that, because I didn't have any AI videos. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, YouTube, it's not like YouTube will tell me. They said 15 seconds in, and that was the clip from a movie clip, which should not have triggered that. It was a judge in a courtroom. No one was nude. Laura Waldy, thanks for the Canadian 5. We love you, Megan and Tug. Well, we love you too. Jody Finley, thanks for the $9.99 for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Sherry Worthen, thanks for the 2. You are amongst friends, and we love you. I'm glad that that's how it feels in here. You guys are the best chat. You really are. And you create such a fun environment in here. I appreciate all of you. Knock It Offler, member for 2 months. Thanks for being a member. And I dig that avatar so much. It's so funny. And Stephen Natkin, thanks for the Aussie 3. I appreciate you so much. And Lois Moore, thanks for the 10. Hoping to annoy the trolls. Go get them, Megan. Thank you. D Spills the Tea. Thanks for the 2 breadsticks. Also, go check out D Spills the Tea's channel. She's awesome. Paula 1968. Thanks for the 20. Megan, you the best. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, I'm kind of in now, you know. I can't get out. Unapologetically, Angela, thanks for the 20. Starbucks money to offset the haters. I sure appreciate that. I really do. Smoking Cats, thanks for the 2 breadsticks, because they hate it. They do. They really hate it. Kathy Widner, thanks to the 2 breadstick funds. You know what? I think we'll play breadstick money on the way out. SoCal Golfer Gal, thanks for the 5. Such brats they are. Yep. Lizzie, thanks for the Canadian $27.99. Appreciate that. And Droof 100, thanks for the 10 pounds. Go get them. And Tracy Wilden, thanks for the 20 pounds. The so-called PR need to flock off. That's right. Mama Trees 4118. Thanks for the 5. It starts on time? No, we never start on time. Max Lab 35. Thanks for the $1. I appreciate you. And Cunning Linguist 69. Thanks for the 2. Flock the flea bags. Auntie Audie, thanks to the Canadian 20 breadstick monies. Look at your avatar with those sleeping puppies. They're so cute. Debbie Marie, thanks for the 5. Just because. So sad the way you're being treated. Stay strong and don't let them get to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. YouTube's really letting me down right now, though, and I'm real upset about it. And I don't understand why they treat creators like they do. Lips doxed me again the other day, and that video is still up, and it has my address and my phone number on it. And YouTube claims it can't find the privacy violation in it. I've sent them screenshots. It literally says it right there on the screen, my full name, address, and phone number. And they refuse to see it because they're using bots and the bots can't see it. And so, according to them, it's not a privacy violation. So, yeah. It's really frustrating. I've given a lot to YouTube. My channel is 15 years old. 15 years I've been on YouTube. 15 years I have been contributing to YouTube's success. I have been making YouTube a lot of money. YouTube takes 30% off the top of everything that I make. And they treat creators who make them money like garbage. So, you know. DR to most, thanks for the 2. Breadstick money. Appreciate that. And Bugs Place, thanks for the 5. John is going to have to sell his portion of the property Jeremy talked about today's. Oh, God, I forgot to watch his video. I need to do that. Wanda 1047, thanks for the 10. I appreciate that. And I have my favorites, thanks for the 5. Down with Dummies, Mega Breadsticks. And Hoosier Down Under, thanks for the Aussie 2. Screw those ugly trolls. I'm with you. I like your kangaroo. That's awesome with the American flag and the Aussie flag. Dude, your avatar rocks. Hoosier Down Under. I love it. Lynn P3X became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It is so fun in here. We're so glad to have you. Please stay for a long time. Janet Chevront, thanks for the 2. We love you, Megan. Well, I love you too. And Jean Barogue, thanks for the 5. Breadstick money. And Bonnie Heron, thanks for the 10. I don't have words for their level of stupid. Yeah, I know. Renee's Retro Relics, thanks for the 2. And Monica Kellett, thanks for the 2. Says, you go, Megan. And Kyla Ree, thanks for the 5, just because. I appreciate that, Kyla Ree. And Benny True, the ogres can't win. Thanks for the 2. Love the avatar. It's funny. William Allen, thanks for the 5. Just blame Tug for hitting the wrong button. He never hits the wrong button. He always does everything perfectly. Pumpkin Farm, thanks for the huge 50, just for sticking with it. Yeah, I did want to quit. I don't know if you felt that, but I wanted to call it a night. I was pissed. I wanted to just go to bed. Rozilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. This is an FU to the ecosystem. It's only a test. BTTR Flicks Liz's gal. Flick is his gal. Thanks for the $2 lurking tax. I love that. Lindsay Cornegay, thanks for the 2. These people are crazy. I know. Serinda Finch, thanks for the $5 super sticker. Sure appreciate that. And Wanda Perez, thanks for the 2. Go get 'em, Megan. I'm trying. Jerry, thanks for the 2. Breadstick money. And Crab 1791, thanks for the 5. Appreciate you. And Lorraine Capozzi, thanks for the 5. I thought I was going to be late for the stream, but apparently not. I'm right on time. Yep. Yeah, we had a little bit of a hiccup there in the beginning. Heidi69, thanks for the 10, sending my Brussels sprouts money. Hey, that's a great idea. Yeah, any vegetables you don't want to eat, send me that money instead. There you go. Scott from West Tennessee, thanks for the 20. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Keep on winning. We're going to win so much, Scott. You're going to get tired of winning. You're going to be begging me, please stop winning. Please, we can't take it anymore. We can't take the winning, but we're just going to keep winning, Scott. That's what we do here. Lee and Boys, thanks for the £2. They can't keep a good woman down. And you know that's because of you, chat. That's because you lift me up, and I truly appreciate that. Tora Hild 1966, thanks for the 20 here to support Megan. I appreciate you. Especially all you international viewers, you amaze me that you tune in for this. I love that you're into it. And thanks for being here. Linnea, friend, thanks for the 5. I appreciate you, friend. And Jill Nelson, thanks for the 20. Keep on doing what you're doing. I just love it. We'll make them matter. Oh yeah, this has massively backfired on them. I can't see how they come away from this one going, oh yeah, we really showed her. Lynn P3X, thanks for the 5. And K-Matt Red Queen, hey, good to see you. Thanks for the 2. Can you pull up my super tips I did before? Oh, I don't know how. I really don't know how. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, let me try something. Yeah, because the other one stopped. I think it's in the YouTube studio somewhere. Probably under the live stream that I privated. Hold on, let me check. Let me see. I can't bring them up on the screen, but I might be able to read them. Hold on. Actually, I have no idea how to find it. This is something that Tug knows how to do, and I'm gonna have to ask him tomorrow. Because I do not know how to do it. Oh, wait, supers and gifts. Maybe here. All right, so the problem is yeah, wait, here they are. All right, I won't be able to pull them up on the screen, but I can read them, maybe? No, they're not showing up. They're not showing up from the privated stream, and I don't know if it's because I made it private or what. I'm gonna have to ask about that, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow when I am on with Tug about if I was able to access them or not, and I do apologize. I should have read them before I got off the stream, but I was flustered. So I screwed that up, and I apologize. But I will try for sure. Wizzy Wheels! Hey, it's good to see you, Wizzy. Thanks for the 20 pounds. A massage donation and to piss off the Dummars Club. Thank you. Irish Etherington 7161. Thanks for the 5. Using breadsticks like a middle finger to the haters. And the Clouds 4. Thanks for the 5. They'll never learn that the fox rocks. Oh, I think we have a winner on the poll, guys. We have a winner.
Somebody cranky, somebody mad, somebody posting like life going bad. Attention hoes, bros, they all the same. Who was the worst? Let the chat name them. It's time to shame the hater of the week. Haters be mad, yeah. Haters be bad, yeah. Haters see fame, yeah. Let's go chat, time to give them their shame. Hater of the week, oh yeah.
This week's Dummy Award is going to whatever PR genius decided to hit my channel tonight. That was an epic backfire that I'm not sure you could recreate again if you tried. And it's too bad I don't know who to actually send it to, but I will post the award on Facebook later, addressing whoever did what they did to the channel tonight. It was a complete backfire. It was beautiful. And chat, thank you for making it happen. And to whoever it was out there, please enjoy your award. Go cry in the corner now. All right, let's see. Turd of Hurdles gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Boy, I sure appreciate that. When you gift memberships to these are a lot of times they go to people who wanted to have a membership but couldn't afford it, and I just think it's such a great way to give to one another, and I love that YouTube has that feature. It's one of my favorites. Number 1 Cat Whisperer, thanks for the 2 breadsticks to piss off the hating trolls, and Natalie Singletary, thanks for becoming a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but there's breadsticks and snacks. There's usually snacks. It's a lot of fun. 3 Po Martin, thanks for the 2. Time for legal action now. Well, you know, they keep on trying for it, don't they? It seems like that's what they want. Kelly B 70, thanks for the 5. Love you, Megan. Well, I love you too. Wizzy Wheels gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 5 of you. Please thank Wizzy Wheels. It is weird here, but we are going to have more members-only content coming real soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kyra Lee gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Another one. Memberships are great. And Deborah Rierick, thanks for the 2. Go get them, Megan. Thank you. I will. DG Green, thanks for the $2. You two are the best. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with him, with Tug. He's pretty great. Helen Grungro, thanks for the 99 cents. I appreciate that very much. Carol Welsh, thanks for the 2. We are here for you too. I love your avatar. What a cute Muppet. As Shine, thanks for the 5. Get rid of the fleas. Breadsticks. Susan Way, thanks for the 5. We stand with you. I appreciate that. And I can feel your support. And it really does help. It really does. Gayla Bird, thanks for the huge 50 to piss them off some more. It's always fun. Yeety McYeterson, love that name. Thanks for the 5. Flock off, haters. Be jealous because we know you are. Don't like what I wrote? Come at me, bro. And Dana Johnson, thanks for the huge $50 super sticker. Awesome. Thank you so much. Natalie Singletary, thanks for the huge 50. They can kiss it. Go, Megan and Tug. I appreciate that. And Natalie Singletary, thanks. I got that one, but thanks again for the 50. Laura Welsh, thanks for the 10. Take a deep breath and hold strong. You're a better person than they ever dreamed of being. Keep on fighting for what's right. Love you bunches. I appreciate that. And when I hear people lying about me, like Felisa did last night, where she specifically said that I'm the kind of person who likes to destroy people's lives. She said that. Those types of things are upsetting. I do not enjoy people's lives being destroyed. One thing I really do not like is watching people's lives being destroyed. And if they are being destroyed by someone or some group of people who are acting outside of the law and acting badly and acting uncivilly, I feel that it's my duty, because I have a platform, to point it out. And that's all that I've done here. And the people who feel like their lives are being ruined need to take a look in the mirror and ask themselves, what am I doing that caused this to happen? You cannot sue people, attack people, insert yourself into someone's life and make an ass out of yourself and expect no response, no retaliation at all. We have the right to self-defense. Jeremy Hales has the right to self-defense. And if anyone out there is going to try and claim I ruined their life, I'm telling you right now, I've got the receipts to prove it, that you ruined your own life by your own actions in public records, on public dockets, on public TikTok pages, on public social media, on YouTube. You ruined your own life. Someone pointing out your bad behavior that you're doing in public, yeah, that's not the same thing. That is not ruining anybody's life. That is... it's being accountable for what you do out there in public. You cannot take a shit on the sidewalk unless you're in San Francisco. There are certain things you don't do in public. And when people behave in a way that is anti-civil, is against the laws and rules of society, we have a right to point it out, to publicly shame them for doing it, and to tell them to stop doing it and never do it again. And if there's a civil penalty for it, we should try to get that to happen. And if there's a criminal penalty for it, well, then the authorities should be notified, because this this uncivil behavior must stop. I want people to get along. I want you all to thrive and have wonderful lives. I would love for Leslie to have a good life. I would love for her to do that, to make that choice for herself. Unfortunately, she has made other choices. She's made very poor choices that has led her to having the type of reputation that she has. A reputation that she had far before I ever knew or heard of her name. And I can prove that. I have the receipts. In fact, she actually stated it in that letter to Jeremy Hales that her reputation was ruined years ago by some people she was in a fight with. So for anybody to turn around and try and say I did anything to her or her reputation, she would disagree with you. And she did disagree in writing. And I'll bury her in court with it. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. Tip money for my favorite blogger waitress. That's right. Tip your waitresses. We're here all night. And I'll get you something from the bar, Jay. Let me know what's your fancy. I'm a good bartender. Spirit Walker gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den, whoever got that. It's weird here, but we have fun. We really do. Mark the Spark, thanks for the $4.99. Keep doing God's work. I appreciate that. Salty Dog, thanks for the Canadian 5 super sticker. And Kelly B70 became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den, Kelly. We appreciate you here. We hope you stay. And if you try to run away, make sure you send me a funny rage quitting email before you go so that I can read it and we can laugh. But I don't think you're going to go anywhere. I think you're going to like it here. And Porowski, thanks for the 5. Hang in there, Megan. Breadsticks, baby. Breadsticks, baby. And Kathy Stewart 76, thanks for the 2. Support the entertainment. That's right. We're here to entertain you and inform you and have a good time. D, thanks for the 10, my very first super chat. Aw, and those are my first gifted memberships on the old stream. Appreciate the show. Hey, D, thanks for gifting those memberships. Let's get you a little. She gifted some on the last show. Welcome to the Fox Den, all of you who got those. And make sure to thank Dee. Thanks, by the way, for sending your very first super chat. I popped Dee's cherry, guys. Write it down. Tell just J-Hip. Bonnie Heron, thanks for the 2. Thank the PR team for all the extra breadsticks. Oh, yes. I thank the PR team. Who are they again?
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
Sheila, thanks for the Canadian 279 super sticker. I appreciate that. And Crystal Smith, thanks for the 5. Usually just listening, but now breadstick money for you. I appreciate that. It really is a good way to show them that these kind of attacks, if YouTube isn't going to help us out and do something about false flagging, then it is up to the chat. It's up to the audience to help. And I almost hate that. I wish YouTube would just do a better job. But it's great that the audience can show that support and love for the creators that they enjoy. And I just appreciate you so much. And it's great. It's a great message to send that the more they falsely attack, the more the chat's going to say, no, we don't care. We're not going to let you get away with it. You're not going to demonetize the creators that we love. Lori 960, thanks for the Canadian 2. I appreciate that very much. And Colleen, thanks for the 5. Don't let them bring you down. Don't worry, I'll be back on top soon. McDeb 81, thanks for the 100. Huge. We support you. Thank you so much for that. I really thank you. For tonight, I needed a special button for the Hondos. There's been like 4 of them. Do I have a fun button for that? Let's see. I don't think I do.
Extra large and extra hard.
That's the one I'm going to use. McDad with 100.
Extra large and extra hard.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And 1 minute late for overtime. Thanks for the $2 lurker tax. I appreciate that. Lurkers matter, Sylphidia, thanks for the Hondo.
Extra large and extra hard.
I don't usually go this high, but I'm petty and spiteful bitch. Love you. Absolutely love this chat. It's great. Liz Barnes, thanks for the 2. Blame Jeremy. Play the song again, please. Nick, thanks for being a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. Super weird here, and you can't get out now. So, just get comfy. Janice MB, member for 14 months. Thanks for being a member. The ecosystem jackwagons are a bunch of fucktards. I apologize for not being able to send breadstick money. We are all here for you and love you. Hey, but Janice, you're a member. And you are sending breadstick money by being a member, and I appreciate that. And also, those of you who can't afford to send YouTube super chats or anything, you help the channel and help me every day just by being here listening. And I love the model that the people who can't afford it don't have to pay, and the people who can afford it can support the show. It's a great system. It works really well. And I love that you guys can be here and have free content and a community of people that you guys all get along with. It's great. Marty Murray, thanks for the 20 to piss off the haters. PR team, suck it to them, Megan. I'm normally a lurker, but this pissed me off. Yeah, it's terrible. It's the lying has got to stop, and YouTube really needs to step up and help creators when they're under attack like this. Victorman 7777, thanks for the 2 breadstick money to make the PR team pissed off. And Becky Jones, thanks for the 6956 for the 10. I do not know what happened, but always glad to support you. Well, they hit my channel falsely and demonetized it right out of the gate today and turned off super chats and said that there was nudity in this show. Can you imagine that? Nudity. Ridiculous. Cajun Bayou Queen, thanks for the 5. Gladly giving my ramen money. Aw, no, don't give your ramen money. You need that. Only Starbucks money. Oh, Starcasm hit 1,000. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. I'm so excited. Chat, thank you so much for pushing her over 1,000 subscribers. That is so fun. And I'm so happy. Gina, thank you so much for the 5 for the super sticker. And Karen Sample, thanks for the $10. I appreciate you. Susan Hilburn, thanks for the the $19.99. Take this, sorry ass PR team. Cheryl Hauk became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It is weird here. There are strange animal noises, but it's not scary or anything. It's usually just hilarious. So get comfy. Rose Lady 83, thanks for the 5. This is my first super chat. Wow, 2 first tonight. Screw those hateful what the hell's PR team. Hey, thank you so much, Rose Lady. I really appreciate that. It's a big deal to do it for the first time, Elaine Canterbury, thanks for the 2 breadsticks. And Nick, thanks for the 5 more breadsticks. And Ninja Puppy, thanks for the 5. They are a great PR team. Look how much they raised for you. This is true.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
Fleesa, you're hired. You're hired. DTG became a YouTube member. Yes. Welcome to the Fox Den. I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. I knew you'd have to join eventually. Dragon Lady, thanks for the 5 more breadsticks to piss off the haters. Yep, that's right. Fallen Hero, thanks for the $1. Love that avatar, by the way. To Floofy Cat, thanks for the £2. To Overlord, send their tuna funds in support. Laura Joyce, thanks for the 10. You definitely deserve all of the breadstick money. Keep laughing at the stupids. Well, you can rest assured I will be laughing at the stupids. Wow, you guys, we are over 201 super chats now. Melanie Schuyler, member for 7 months. Don't forget to hit the like button to make the fleas go mad. We love you, Megan. Well, I love you too, Melanie. Thanks for being here for so long. You've been around for a long time, and I appreciate you. Camold Camander, thanks for the $5 super sticker. And Sister Sal gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Wow, we're having a membership palooza tonight. Thank her when you get the chance. George Desco, thanks for the 5. Time to get serious, Megan and Tug. Yeah. Writer Chick 64, member for 14 months. I have not been around, but I always watch. Fuck those idiotic morons. We have your back. They can only dream of having the love we have for you and Tug. It is sad they can't just focus on their stream and their channel and their chat instead of trying to go after other creators. You don't see Tug and I doing that. That's not a way to build a sustainable channel on YouTube. If you develop the reputation of being a channel killer, it's not a good way to build a channel. It might make you feel good in the time, in the immediate, and it might be exciting and fun to, show that you can have power over people, but it's not a genre that lasts very long. Let's just put it that way. If you want to build a YouTube channel, you have to do it with positivity, and you have to do it through cultivating an audience that you like and who likes you. And it's not about taking down other channels. It's actually about collaborating with other channels, collaborating with other YouTubers, and building each other up, creating communities of things that, we're all interested in certain things like the law, and we build each other up and we invite each other on each other's shows. I never want this channel ever to become a place that just tries to attack other channels and take them down. I mean, it's just a waste of your life. I don't care what those people say about me. They can say whatever they want. I have no interest in starting false flagging campaigns or to get stuff removed unless it violates YouTube's terms of service, which some of their stuff has, like the revenge prawn and the doxing. So for those things, I'll report. But I'm not going to spend my life trying to take down other YouTube channels. It's just idiotic. Lisa M, thanks for the 2. I love you, Megan and Tug. No one can keep you down. And it's going to be pretty tough to keep me down. Becky Fear-Wreck, member for 10 months. This is another way to try to silence the truth. Guess what? It didn't work. Love you guys. And that was part of the PR strategy too, silencing the people who were speaking out on behalf of Jeremy Hales. And this is all part of that campaign. It is continuing, and it's clearly ramping up. The attacks on me are out of control now. And it's not going to work. It didn't work the first couple of times they tried it. I don't know why they think it's going to work now, but it isn't. Jen Sissons became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. I hope you love it in here. It's a little weird, but I feel like you'll get used to it. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 5. Transmission and breadsticks and cardboard boxes and pizzas from Heck for you. It's been a lot. It's been a lot, folks. And Wizzy Wheels, thanks for the 5. Hit the like button to show how much you support Megan and to show the failing PR they will not win. Becky Jones, thanks for being a member for 8 months. They don't have enough brains combined to develop a plan. Well, let's put it this way. It wasn't a very good plan, but it's definitely a plan. There was definitely a plan in place. Liz Barnes, thanks for the 2. Blame Jeremy as a positive. That's funny. Kathy, thanks for the $10 lurker tax because they hate when you get breadsticks. They really do. They can't stand it. And Lady K, thanks for the 20. I'm also being petty. Cheers. Hey, cheers to being petty. Sometimes it's good times. All right, let's see. No, I skipped one. Anna Porowski, thanks for the 2. Pierogi, Polish breadsticks. God, I love pierogies. I have not had those in so long. God, there was a place in Chicago I used to love to go to get dumplings and pierogies and latkes. And oh, God, I love Polish and Lithuanian food. Hoosier Down Under, thanks for the 20. PR team lit a fire under Jeremy's Ohio and Florida lawyers, and now they've lit a fire under Megan's chat. In your face, haters. Breadsticks. Love you, Megan. Well, thank you, Hoosier Down Under. And yes, they keep on, their PR game is a disaster. It really is. It's a disaster. It's almost as bad as the black chair. Almost as bad as Laura Owen's PR campaign for herself. Terrible. It just backfires. Mama, thanks for the becoming a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but you'll get used to it. It's weird here, and we're a bunch of petty bitches. Welcome. John Beck, thanks for the 20. Heads up, shoulders back. Super tips for you. I'll get to those very soon. Cynthia Fire Fairy 42, thanks for the 5. The fleas have to leave the dog they're running around on. They're preparing to find another dog? Another dog? Wait, the dog they're running around on? I don't think I know what that means. But I'm going to think about it and maybe it'll come to me. Deborah McBride, thanks for the 20. Thanks for being here. Always enjoy you both. Well, I'm glad I pressed on and had a show tonight. I am. Number 1 Cat Whisperer, thanks for the 5. I had to send more breadsticks because the idiots have spread their stupidity so thick they can't even see through it. We got you, Megan. I love you guys. You're so sweet. Wizzy Wheels, thanks for the 5. Donated in NZK Wynn's name. Oh, well, fantastic. Thank you. David Air Force Vet, thanks for the 2. First donation to you, Megan. That's the 3rd one. The 3rd first. I love that. Came at Red Queen, became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but we're a bunch of petty bitches and we love it. And we love you. And we know you'll fit right in. Janice Wingfield, thanks for the 20. Fleesa and her ilk have no shame. This is just to her and the ecosystem to make them mad. Love to you and Tug in your show. I love to you too, Janice, and thanks for being here. You know, you've been around for a while too, and I appreciate you being here every day. I appreciate all of you who come in here every night and on Tug's stream every night and who are following this story and who are keeping up with us and who make this channel what it is. It's you guys. This channel belongs to you, and you make it what it is. And you make the chat such a great place. And I'm so happy to have you all. Liz Barnes, thanks for the 2. Checking to see if it's still working. We're still working. We're still monetized, you guys. We're still monetized. D spills the tea, thanks for the 2. Breadsticks. And Camel, thanks for the $20 super sticker. And the $5 super sticker. And Airy Godmother,
Extra large and extra hard.
thanks for the huge 50. Coming in late. Have some of my overtime breadsticks. I love it. And Chica Deer Arizona. Chickadee, Arizona. Thanks for the 5. Longtime lurker, first time super chatter. That's 4. Love to you both. You help me fall asleep every night, and then I listen to the show properly in the morning. You mean when I start screaming, it doesn't wake you up in a terror? You're amazing. 4 brand new super chatters today. This is exciting. Patrick, thanks for the 5. Question: when the bankruptcy court seizes their land, when does ownership actually change? And does a protective order supersede eviction status? I do not know the answer to those questions. I do not know enough about bankruptcy, and we are all going to learn together as we go. SR Kettle, thanks for the 5. Knee replacement on 11/18. Thanks for helping me laugh through lots of pain. You and Tug are the best. Oh man, Mr. Fox is going to have to get one of those, and he's not looking forward to it. He's trying to put it off as long as he can. I hope your recovery goes really well, and I hope that you have less pain very soon. Gina Ocean, thanks for the 10. Hit the like button. That's right, folks. Slap that like button. Grumpy old drop bear, thanks for the Australian 5. I guess no super tips tonight. Bah humbug. Oh no, there are. We just haven't got to them yet. We're still working through the super chats. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 2. Breadstick money. And Valor News Parody, thanks for the 2, says testing 1 2 3 4. Blake Rich, thanks for the 2, verifying. And the Kiwi Crypt Keeper, thanks for the New Zealand 10, paying my lurker tax, and in furtherance of pissing off the fleas. McDeb81, thanks for the 20. Speaking of only me, I have a question. Can he be held responsible legally for providing the money they were going to use for a hitman to unalive Jeremy if something would have happened or could still happen? Well, probably not, because when he sent the money, he earmarked it specifically for the barn. So I don't think he ever overtly, or I don't think he ever suggested violence. That would be the ecosystem. So no, I don't think I don't think he would be liable. But again, that's not a legal opinion. That's just my opinion from knowing what I know about the law. Grumpy old drop bear, thanks for the 10. The flea has turned me from a lurker to a supporter. God, I love hearing that. You know what, grumpy old drop bear? Welcome. Because I love hearing that. I also love your avatar, and I like your name. It's fun, and I'd like to see you more often in the chat. So thanks for coming out of the lurker closet. Bunsen Rockenstone 5904, thanks for the Canadian 2. God bless Flux, her beautiful spirit. She really is. She is such a darling girl. I love her so much. She is such a good friend to me and to so many others. She is an amazing person. So funny, so sweet, so smart, so friendly. There's just nothing bad I could say about her ever. Not that I would ever want to. But I adore her, and I'm so happy that she's going in a different direction and taking control of her life and doing so well in school and just really making a huge change. I'm just happy for her. SF, thanks for the 5. They need to piss off the chat 15 to 20 more times, and Megan will be able to afford an F-150 by then. Just saying, gang, gang. Oh my God, if the chat bought me a Ford F-150, they'd be so mad. Cindy Ackerman, thanks for the $3 super sticker. Mr. Fox has expressed some reservations, though, about buying me a truck. He said since I've been driving his truck, since we're sharing a car, that his gas mileage has gone way down. And he's afraid that I'm going to cost him upwards of like $3,000 a year in more gas because of my driving habits. Apparently, I'm not a good eco driver. So the truck may be out of the picture. I may have to settle for something with better gas mileage because I guess I don't know how to drive like he does. I'm kind of depressed about it. I want that truck, but I also don't want to spend $3,000 more on gas every year. And he's the math guy, and he did the math. How many hot plates is that? Jack Miles, thanks for the 5. Bankruptcy judge says Lysanet can't afford to proceed to trial. They're seizing the property in the camper? No! Oh my God. Is that true? They're seizing the camper too? Oh my God. Again, welcome to the consequences of your own actions, and listening to Bruce Manskin and letting him direct this ship that is sinking. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, I knew that was probably going to happen, but wow. I haven't verified that. I am going to do that. But if that's true, wow. Camel Commander, thanks for the 20. I had to change my name because Felicia got a hold of my sister and told her Hales was taking advantage of me because I cut my cable off. I only watched 2 stations and started supporting Hales. Told her, wait, what does that say? Something Hales took my money. Told her Hales took my money. Who told her that Hales took your money? That's bizarre. Who's Felicia? Max Lab, thanks for the 2. JH said in a video that BR is taking LP's property and RV. The bankruptcy is taking. Wow. Sharon Forkin, thanks for the 5. And Sharon Forkin, thanks for the other 5. You know John didn't write his filing by himself. He doesn't know how to use big words. Yet he admitted in the very first paragraph that Bruce Matskin wrote that. AFK Garage, thanks for the 5. We have a couch street that's pronounced Cooch. Coochie Street. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 2. Starcasm is 85 from 1,000. Well, she's hit it now. And Anne gifted a membership, and so did Serindy. Finch gifted 5, and Anne became a member. Welcome to the Fox Den, all of you who got those gifted memberships. It's weird in here, but, you know, we enjoy being petty bitches. And you will too. Kathy Widner, thanks for the 2. At 15 seconds in, he said, asshole. Yeah, but that's not what it got flagged for. I've used that in my intro before. They don't flag profanity anymore. It got flagged for nudity. Nudity. And thanks for being a member for 11 months. Membership lapse. Forgot to update my card. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you for re-upping. Keith Peavyhouse, thanks for the 2. YouTube's so lame. I know. YouTube is asso. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 2. Thank you, Megan in chat. We did it. Starcasm, 1,000 subscribers. Yes. Janice Wingfield, thanks for the 10. Deuce Foreskin has screwed Lynette and Crook. Was it intentional? I think so. You know she's a difficult client. The bankruptcy case is moving fast now. No trial due to low-value assets per the judge. Wow. Keith Peavyhouse gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but it's also comfy. There are snacks. Sometimes there's crocheting. You never know what you're going to get in here. It's like a box of chocolates. Benny True, thanks for the 5. Breadsticks piling up, $2 at a time. Friends, let's bless Tug tomorrow. Amen. Yes. Yes, let's. That's a great idea. Barb Hildebrand, member for 5 months. Don't let them get to you. We love you. And I love you too. S. Bloom, thanks for the Canadian $2 super sticker. And Proud Auntie, thanks for the 2. Honey and lemon in warm water. Secret from a 104-year-old. Are you 104? Or someone you know is 104? Because that's awesome. But I will definitely try that. Can I put whiskey in it, though? Because I feel like that would be really good with some bourbon. David E. Jones, thanks for the 5 lurker tax payment. I haven't paid it in a while. Well, thank you. And Kermit Lips, thanks for the $7.99. PNS, polyflop and shit. That's funny. Stroops became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den, Stroops. It's weird here, but I have a feeling you're just weird enough to fit in. Spin Dr. D, thanks for the 10 to support Megan's lead foot. Kelly Stallworth, thanks for the 10 first-time lurker tax. We all love you guys. We love you too. Monica Kellett, thanks to the 2. Yes, watch Jeremy's chat today. You will be happy. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, this would be the 6th new first-time lurker tax. Awesome. Kella Stallworth became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den, Kella. It's weird here, but everybody is really funny. So, you know, you'll overlook the weirdness soon. 2Bit58, thanks for the $2 super sticker. And we have finally gotten to all 212 super chats. And it is time to move over to super tips, my favorite part of the evening. William Allen, thanks for the 5.
Aren't we all in the nose beer poppy seed cult now?
Yes, the poppy seed cult. And SF, thanks for the 10.
Just because of the age restriction, the fleas can suck it.
Get bent. Martin, thanks for the 5.
It would be really bad if Fleesa and Tori did their live stream in the nude. Have to be a wide angle lens.
Oh, nobody wants to imagine that. Sandra, thanks for the 5.
So sorry, Megan. They are doing this to you. XXX, we love you and Tug.
We love you too. MQ, thanks for the 5.
Megan Manson, get in your tunica and drink some Kool-Aid, darling.
My tunic? I don't think you meant tunica. And Lori, thanks for the 10.
So tired of the crazies.
I know, it's bad. K-Matt, Red Queen, thanks for the 5.
This is just to prove money talks and fools walk.
That's true. SF, thanks for the huge 50.
Extra large and extra hard.
I am working a ton of overtime this month. Suck it, fleas. Again, we got you, Megan.
Thank you so much. Wanda C, thanks for the 5.
Just to piss a certain group off.
And Jack's mom, thanks for the 5. Backing you. Also, what a good friend you are to hype up your friend in their real life endeavors. That's the stuff that matters. Oh man, I'm so proud of. I'm just so proud of Flux, and everybody should. She's had a really rough year. I mean, she lost her dad, like before Jeff, and like not too long before Jeff. So it was like losing her dad and then losing Jeff, and then it was just a really rough year, and then hating her job and wanting to leave. And I just am so proud of her for doing it, for stepping off that ledge. It's tough, it's really, it's hard to make those huge changes. And I'm so proud of her for doing it, and she's doing it so well. K-Matt, Red Queen, thanks for the 5.
Money to flash in their face, as why do they get to file false claims without penalty?
Who knows? But if I step out of line on YouTube, they come down on me with a hammer. E. Poindexter, thanks for the huge 50.
Extra large and extra hard.
Opening your stream every night is like one of my favorite advent calendars. Here's a little gift for you. They can't age restrict this.
Thank you so much. And Skipper Trucking, thanks for the 10.
Now, Megan, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Listen, Pop, some people pay good money for the latter. Don't ask me how I know.
I love Super Tips so much. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5.
Did you see Jeremy's video this evening? We might get to see another fatty perp walk.
That's not me. You'll see me perp walk too, but I'm not a fatty.
I didn't see it, and I need to go watch it. DT, I was doing too much show prep with all my PR investigations. DTG, thanks for the 5.
I guess that shows me that I shouldn't wait 30 minutes and catch up at 1.5x. I'm getting FOMO here.
Yeah, you got to watch live. You never know what's going to happen. It can be very exciting, very exciting. And Cindy Brown, thanks for the 20.
Just because they flagged you, Cindy sent super tips and joined the YT channel.
Nice. Thank you. And Kay Jenks, thanks for the 5, says, enjoy the breadsticks. And Crafty Granny, thanks for the huge 50.
Extra large and extra hard.
Keep up the good work. You are awesome. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wes and Bama, thanks for the 5.
Boy, I can hear Jeff ranting about this now.
I know. Me too. I really miss Jeff. We're coming up on his 1-year anniversary from when he left us. And I can't even believe it's been a year. I can't believe it. I miss him so much. And it doesn't feel like it's been that long, and it still feels really raw and really shitty. And I miss my friend. Really miss my friend. And I have a lot of good friends that I can talk to. So many of my friends have like stepped up and we've tried to all fill in that space for each other. But it sucks still because we all still miss him so bad. I'm going to miss him forever. And I will get to Cash App and Venmo as well. I see that we have some there as well, but I'm going to finish out Super Tips first. Thank you, Spy Hero, for the 5.
Those sad people won't slow this gravy train down.
All aboard the gravy train.
The Groupie Cash train is pumping down the line tonight. Almost Boomer Crafts, thanks for the 5.
My clients will strike against the truth wherever it is.
This is true. Peculiar Optics, thanks for the 5.
I am putting up a GoFundMe for every name I have. I have decided to move out of Otter Creek. I hate all of you. God bless.
God bless. Aaron Peranto, buckle up, everybody. This one's a long one. Thanks for the 13.
I miss Jeff. I miss his attempts to remind people that we are all human and we all just need to be better, to do better. It's my birthday today.
It's my birthday today. My birthday wish is that everyone has a happy and safe holiday New Year's.
Each year, just try to positively touch the life of one person each year, and the world would be a better place for everyone.
Love you, Megan and Tug.
Aw, I love that. Thank you so much, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday from both of us to you. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. We love to have you here. Happy birthday. Here's to another year.
All right, Dwayne Rapp, thanks for the 5, buddy.
Megan, I heard that you are living in a box. Damn, I blame just Jay Hip for that gang just saying all the best.
Good to see you, Dwayne. And Cynic and Chief, thanks for the 5.
The Flea's a great PR. They got me to listen to Coop and Georgie, and I now watch their show every morning. Give them a listen if you haven't heard their show. Flassa constantly talks about them.
Shara was supposed to be what Volmit is, a reporter to write hit pieces for them. Unfortunately for them, Shara has a conscience and ethics. Volmit has no conscience, ethics, or even spelling ability.
He's really poor in the spelling department. It's so embarrassing for him. DTG 1032, thanks for the 20.
Nolite, te bastardes, carborundorum.
Mercatus speaking Spanish is too funny.
Nolite, te bastardes, carborundorum.
Or maybe that's Italian. Is that Italian or Spanish? I'm not sure. Either one. It doesn't matter. It's funny. Keith, thanks for the 5.
I just remembered that I forgot to remind myself to leave a tip. Why do people always say just the tip when I leave a tip?
Anna Mary, we have to talk.
Extra large and extra hard.
The Lonely Cockapoo sent 10.
Watch out for the restream fleas.
The Restream. Oh my God, that would be such a great name for a stream. The Restream. The REEEE stream. That would be such a good stream. All right, looks like we got a couple more super chats that came in. Proud Auntie says the secret is from an old friend. 50 CT limit, 50 count limit. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Suzanne, thanks for the 5. Was your shoulder naked? No, the camera's off. Even my avatar is fully clothed. All right, let's see. Let's get over. Oh, I need my. Oh, shoot. I have to go get my phone. My phone is plugged in across the room. Hold on. I have to be able to open a Cash App, and that's on my phone. So hang on a minute. Ow. Ow. Oh, I just bonked my knee. Oh my God, I bonked my knee on something very sharp and it hurts. Ow. Ow, I bonked my knee. Oh, that hurt. I don't know what it was. Okay. All right, Cash App. Let's open the Cash App. Wow, you guys. I think we broke a record tonight. Whoa. Holy cow. Debbie Baker, thanks for the 10. Said, I wish you a wonderful evening. Wait, where are these going? Brian, thanks for the huge 50. Where's your button?
Extra large and extra hard.
For fuck these assholes. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Brian. I also enjoy your emails, Brian. They're always funny. Sherlyn Tate, thanks for the 2. Says, for to piss off the anti-Hales ecosystem. I appreciate that. And Marcia, thanks for the huge 75.
Extra large and extra hard.
She says, stay strong, girl. Well, I appreciate that. And Barbara, thank you for the $1. I appreciate you. And also for the next one, the 5 that says, for I think they're striking YouTube. Oh, yeah. And Debbie, Thank you for the 10. Isena, thanks for the 10 for monthly dues and to celebrate my 16-year anniversary. Hey, that's a huge deal. Congratulations on 16 years. Marriage is tough, you know? It's hard to stick it out for a long time. And people who make it past that, like, 15-year mark, I feel like you're doing really good. Well, everybody's doing good if you make it. And if you didn't make it, it's not like you failed. But it's hard to stay together, you know? It is. It's difficult. So congratulations. Carol, thanks for the 20, says for breadsticks and to piss off the haters. And Debbie says, glad you're back. Happy you are feeling better, and sent 10. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, you guys, that is awesome. Wait, I feel like I'm missing something because the balance is super high. I think I missed a bunch of, did they not give me all my balance is higher than this. So did I miss some? Wait. Nope. I hope these are all the all the cash. I feel like they didn't give me all the notifications. Because those don't add up to the total. Guys, if I miss some of you, there's some kind of problem with the Cash App, with the app. The app is I don't know, it's malfunctioning or something. Hales got a couple of great boxes for you. I know, they sent me the pictures. They're so funny. I started using AI on them too, and it was funny. I am trying to see if they will load more transactions here. But it doesn't seem to be. So if you sent a Cash App and I did not mention your name, they're not showing me all of my notifications, and I don't know why. I am checking Venmo. Looks like Nancy sent $25 for anger money. I appreciate that. And Fran sent a huge 75. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Extra large and extra hard.
Says support for the channel being flagged. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. You guys, you amaze me. This is a record-breaking night. That's 100 on Venmo. Cash App was like 200? Is what it looks like. If it's doing it right. And like, so what it, okay, so that's like three, and then YouTube was over 1,600. And super tips, 400. Oh my God, I can't even do that math. How many hot plates is that? How many hot plates is it's over $2,000. What a gift. What an incredible gift. I really appreciate that. And especially what I love most of all is how supportive you all are and how you know who I am. You know, one of the things that I was thinking, I learned a long time ago not to care what people said about me because I had trouble with, just nasty, awful kids in middle school. And you learn when you go through stuff like that, you got to not care what people say and build a real tough wall. And I'm pretty good at it. Occasionally, what really irks is when someone tells such an egregious lie about you that is 100% the opposite of who you are. And the worry, of course, always is, God, what if someone were to read that and think it was true? But you all who are here every night, the thousands of you who watch this show and who have known me for a long time, you know me. You know who I am, and you know what my intentions are, and you know what I stand for, and you know the things that I hate and the things that I will absolutely fight against. And you know that those lies are not, the things that are being said are not true. And it just makes me feel so good that you all know that. And so thank you. Thank you so much for not only supporting me, but for sending a message and telling the people who would lie about me and try to hurt me that you're not falling for it. And I truly appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the best, the absolute best. All right, I am going to try God, they have changed the YouTube studio so drastically that I have to keep reloading it. I can't. How do I redirect you? This is really annoying. Ugh, why? All right, there we go. Now, they've moved everything and I can't find the redirect. What? This is the wrong one. God, something screwy is going on in the studio. I'm trying to redirect you somewhere. All right, while I do that, I'm going to play us out with a classic song that originated on this channel. And I think it's very fitting for tonight, for tonight's happenings and what all went down. Did I take it out of Streamyard? I have to go find it on my computer. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to just be able to play it. All right. Well, now I have to search it on my stupid computer. All right. I swear it's happening. Here we go. While I am trying to redirect, I'm going to play you the song. And if for some reason the redirect doesn't work, go and find whoever you want to watch tonight. Probably Shizzy, maybe MG is on. I don't know. But guys, thank you for an epic stream. I will never forget tonight. It was a lot of fun. So much fun.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know.
Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me that breadstick money, honey. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Unlimited supply coming at you on the fly. With that goopy super cash making them cry. We're taking all our honeys to Olive Garden, spreading breadstick money like fire in the oven. Give me that never-ending salad and minestrone. Can't get enough since it's raining only money. $1.99 times 100 fat stacks. Hanging on the mic, spitting mad facts, making jokers mad cause they never gotta laugh. Cracking people's sides, making liars take a bath. On the mic daily and nightly, holding it tightly, poking the mighty plane in our T-Go teeth. Register ringing, pocket singing, subscribers opinion, we just here screaming. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goopy cash, honey, yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goopy cash, honey, yeah. We're the Pond Skunk Posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Breaking big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pens, no Lambo budget. 2 pounders and for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goopy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goopy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goopy cash, honey, yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goopy cash, honey, yeah. We're the Pond Skunk Posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Breaking big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pens, no Lambo budget. 2 pounders and for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goopy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Give me that goopy cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. That goopy cash, honey, yeah.